Hey everybody, and welcome to D4, where I, Devan,
and I, Dustin, co-DM a 5th edition game of Dungeons & Dragons.
We are back from our holiday break and also celebrating our 1-year anniversary by rolling in the year 2020, the year of double crits, whether they be advantage or disadvantage. Thank you so much to everyone who has been here since day one. Thank you to those that stumbled upon us and fell in love with our game style, our players. And thank you to all the people that binge watched all the way up to this episode. And thank you to all of our new viewers that are just tuning in today. We hope you all had a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. In celebration of everything that we just said, we're going to be doing a giveaway tonight.
Woo! That's right, we are going to be giving away a beautiful set of Level Up's Amethyst dice as part of our Diceomancy program. They are absolutely gorgeous.
Wow. Yes.
I have a set. They're spectacular. Just saying.
They are extremely beautiful, and it is very hard not to keep them. I promise. But look at our chat to see the link to order your personal sets of dice from Level Up. And every time you do it, it adds rewards for us to use as giveaways. Stay tuned to the break for the giveaway entry rules, and stay to the end to see if you won. We'll probably actually start putting those in the chat right away, so just go ahead and pay attention to the chat.
Yeah. As you can see, we're in our new studio space.
Woo-hoo! I'm distracted.
This is actually what we've been working on during our break, which is why we had such a long break on top of the holidays. Stay tuned in the coming weeks to see the behind-the-scenes breakdown of how we all put it together. Also, we have this beautiful handcrafted purple heart, ambrosia maple, and Paduke DM screen made by the wonderful and amazing BFF Volinar.
Yeah!
If you love his stuff, you've seen a couple of things that we've debuted on here, and you can find him and all of his talents on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Volinar's Workshop. That is VOLINARS WORKSHOP. So thank you very much, Volinar. We love it.
Absolutely. We all do. It's awesome.
There's actually a lot going on behind the screen, too, that we can't show you, but it's really cool.
Go ahead, show them.
All right, and without further ado, let's hear some...
Our sponsors.
Yeah, it's going to be short a little bit today, but I'm Patrick Logan with D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond's getting back to business next week. They also took the holidays off, but Lauren wanted me to wish everybody here a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
Thank you, Obo.
We love you, Lauren.
Yeah,
we miss you.
She's been spectacular to us, so just imagine you're getting that from Okira in the Lich dimension. That should be good to go. Also, I completely forgot about the Twitch thing I was doing. I will put that up later today, so the Twitter thing, that's what I use. That'll be back up later today, but that's it.
Okay.
Hi, Katie /Goblin Katie here to tell you about BeetleandGrim.com. Beetle and Grimm's has amazing boxes that they put out that are filled with all sorts of wonderful things to bring your game to the next level. Right now they are putting out a gold edition box for the new Eberron campaign that's coming out, Rising from the Last War. It's going to be chock full of all sorts of goodies that you want to add to your game. And just to give you an example, this is from the Platinum box from the Descent.
Descent into Avernus.
Descent into Avernus. I can do this, I promise. It is a soul coin. These things are made of metal and they are phenomenal. You want them. They're available for $20 in the store right now. So if you just want the soul coin, you can get them. You can also get those snazzy badges that are sitting on the shelf behind me. Ooh, ah. Head to their website, beetleandgrims.com, and get your sweet swag today.
Eldritch Foundry is the company that is making it possible for us to look super cool on the table as well as at the table. They make the most high-definition miniatures you can get in D&D. They're fantastic. We love them. They have made all of our miniatures. You can see some right here. And they are extremely high detailed. You can put on all sorts of cool stuff onto your characters, whether that's props, whether that's a pose. You can do all sorts of things, and they are the highest quality miniatures you can get. So make sure you visit them at eldritchfoundry.com and check them out. They are fantastic. and they're always coming out with new cool stuff.
Hi everybody, if you enjoy D4, well you may also enjoy other RockPunch fun videos. They have The Probe, which is a fun hentai review game, which is a personal favorite of mine. And Reyes. Drive-in movies, which I also love, which I also got to be able to help out with one of their episodes, but I also mostly just really love watching them because I love movies. And they have Trashed Crafts, their podcast Factual Opinions, and my own personal podcast, Coin on the Macabre. So if you like us, you might like RockPunch's other fun videos. Yay!
Also, I was watching chat before we all got started, and someone said that they were cold. And I'm here as a voice of the people, and I just wanted to let y'all know that we have hoodies, zip-ups, nice, really cute jackets
They're super
for you
cozy.
at d4dnd.com. It's right there. Look at it.
Maybe.
It's really warm. I wore that in Madison, Wisconsin, and I felt great. So if it's cold where you're from, maybe like not Georgia, get one of those, or just go over there and look at any of the other stuff we got, because we have a lot of stuff. You should look at it.
It's true.
We're going to continue to add to it.
It'll make you ooh and ah.
Ooh,
Ah.
And without further ado, let us immerse ourselves
Into the Chronicles of D4.
Woo!
All right.
Stop that.
In our last episode,
Okay, Dad.
Daddy's not talking to you.
In our last episode, Decisive Day of Demented Delight, Vaas and Harold drove a hearse to Castle Waterdeep to collect the corpse of Lady Yala Growlhund, while Vee and Vinley followed them from the shadows. As the women waited outside the gates, the two men journeyed into the stronghold to execute the plan to collect her remains and return her to her husband so that he could restore her to the world of the living.
Despite the hesitation of the guards, her body was released to them with an escort of City Watch, and they rode back into the city only to discover that the hearse that was actually meant to collect her and take her to the City of the Dead was heading directly towards them. Thanks to some quick thinking, the team adjusts their plans and Vaas and Harold divert their hearse to an alternate path and fake an attack on their carriage. While Harold stabs himself with a crossbow bolt, Vaas slipped on the mask gifted to him by Vinley and launched into battle with the guards who, thanks to a lie on Vaas's part, believed they were working for Commodore Zord. The guard tells Harold to take the carriage and get out of there, which he does.
Eventually, the group overcame the guards and returned to the warehouse to hide the hearse. They then rolled her body up in a rug.
Because we're the heroes.
And returned her to Trollskull Manor. Or there they noticed the bodies of some home invaders they had dispatched of the night before had begun to stink up the place.
Once
I
again,
swear to God,
we're
we're professionals.
After dismembering said bodies and disposing of them, the 4 BFGs take their well-deserved repose.
Saesha, who had spent the evening crafting fake copies of the Stone of Golor with Ransack, the ceramics vendor, returns to the manor the next morning. She shows the party the nearly identical stones, and they begin to make plans for how to approach the evening. Saesha and Vee are committed to a double date. Saesha with Gariel and Vee with Renaer. Harold is going to be undertaking an unknown mission for the Harpers with 3 strings. Vaas and Vinley are expected to return the body of Lady Growlhund and meet Davil.
The group splits apart as the sun sets, leaving Harold at home alone. Vaas and Vinley participate in a ritual to resurrect the Lady Growlhund, which requires something from all present for her to return. Vaas pours his last healing potion into the nearby fountain. Vinley offers up her blood, slicing her hand with a small knife she has hidden on her person, and bleeds into the holy waters of the Temple of Good Cheer. The ritual, although disturbing to both Vaas and Vinley, is successful, and Lady Growlhund is returned to life.
Harold and 3 Strings, meanwhile, meet up to head out on the Harper's behalf. 3 Strings informs Harold that there has been a change in plans and he needs to dress in black garb as he leaves the room to change his own attire. Harold expresses concern about the deviation, eventually acquiescing and changing into the dark clothes. 3 Strings tells him, "We're gonna go get the stone," and emerges from the other room as he lowers a white, featureless mask onto his face and laughing in the staccato, bone-chilling laugh of his true identity, the Harlequin.
But that's not where we're starting.
Oh, thank God.
You're sinister.
As the sun sets in the city, the streets come alive. Although the main festivities are in the dock ward, the joy and fun infuse every street, every face. Nobles can be seen making their way to balls and galas of opulent gowns, their ornate carriages glowing with designs carved in honor of the celebration and lighting the street as they pass by. The setting sun pairs with the excitement of people bustling through the streets in their finery and costumes to give the city an alien feel, as if you'd stepped out into a completely different Waterdeep.
You approach the beach.
Oh, this music change was solid.
It's like a dating sim.
You approach the beach, where the main portion of the festival is being hosted by the Sea Maidens Faire. The long shadows are beginning to meld into full dusk as the sound of music and revelry wash over you, making it hard to not get caught up in the fun.
Oh my God.
What was once an empty, filthy beach has been turned into a town of its own, full of vendors selling festival foods, all themed for the event. Big, fluffy clouds of candy, enchanted, 6-pointed star-shaped cookies that sparkle as they are eaten, and pink beverages are common sights upon the sand. The beach is teeming with patrons of all walks of life, of every class throughout the city. Everyone for one night treating each other with joy and hospitality. Although busy, it doesn't seem as crowded as you would have think it should be. A sigh of relief calms you, knowing that the rumors and warnings to stay away may have caught some ears.
Thank God.
Magically enchanted dancing lights twinkle like stars above the midway of gaming kiosks, bathing the sands in a golden light. Children run past giggling and scattering to the myriad of entertainment through a parade of vibrant colors, pennant banners, food carts, carnival games, street performers, and exotic caged animals. A hard-packed path has been trampled into the sand, leading to a large midway lined with smaller tents and kiosks on either side. Vibrant colors cover everything and everyone, with vendors giving out leis of flower necklaces and crowns to everyone.
Performers are everywhere. No matter where you look, there is an act in motion. The musicians all play the same grouping of songs with musical interludes that beckon the crowd to occasionally join in on particularly popular songs. Dancers weave their way through the crowds in golden, yellow, gauzy garments. So graceful and elegant, they look to be the spirit of the festival given form. Acrobats can be seen overhead performing on a structure aglow with magic, all wood and ropes and lights. Trapeze artists fling themselves twisting between towering platforms and tumble nonstop around their bases, while folks on 4-foot and 8-foot stilts throw confetti at revelers.
The southern tip of the beach, near a 3-mast ship called the Heartbreaker, has been turned into a menagerie. A series of magnificent pens and cages made of finely carved wood and artistically forged bars. The animals in cages seem to care less about the festivities around them. Docile and trained, they stare back at patrons and children pointing and murmuring about the beasts. But you see 2 extra locks on one of the larger cages, holding a fairly familiar white bear currently dancing for fish. And you on horseback on your steed.
A big scary horse.
Yes, with Gariel riding up.
I feel
See
sick.
Renier and Vee pulling up in a carriage.
Hi! Oh my goodness, you look so good!
So do you.
Okay.
Hi, Rainier. It's good to see you.
Saesha, it is a pleasure, as always.
Thank you. You know Gariel, right?
Yeah, we all know each other. I grab Renier's hand and I go, I really want to play carnival games before we go meet Harold.
Yes.
Harold isn't joining us tonight, is he?
No, he's I mean, before we go to a specific place.
Carnival games sound wonderful.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
And to answer your question, my lovely angel, I do not believe I've had the pleasure of meeting Never Ember's son.
I do not believe I've had the pleasure of meeting you as well, but I've heard many things from Saesha.
All
Renee.
good, I hope.
Of course.
I'm Gariel.
Renee.
So,
I lean over to Saesha and whisper, I don't like this.
I'm really nervous.
Because I don't like this. I don't say that out loud.
Yeah, we
I
know.
just do.
And
Wait, are you worried about them getting together?
I just have a bad feeling.
Bad feeling.
I just have a bad feeling. Whispered.
Saesha, I hope you have a wonderful time.
Thank you. You too.
If you have any hours, shall we go see what games they have?
Oh, 1 second. I gotta talk to Vee for just a moment. Pardon me for a second. I'm gonna step off to the side. Can I have some money?
Oh. How much do you need?
I don't know, like 10 gold, 20 gold. I have no clue how
Yeah,
much
I
this
could
costs.
I could give you 20 gold.
Okay, thanks. I'll pay you back.
All right.
Just see where I can go.
I want to double check to see how much money I have really quick, actually. But I know I forget where it's listed every time.
Well,
Equipment.
how much money do you usually waste in a day?
Okay, yeah, I have 20
Yeah,
gold.
but this is a special occasion,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna waste even
I
more.
have 20 gold.
Yeah, I think I can spare it.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Okay. And should we try to sleight of hand that?
Oh, yeah, I can
All
try
right,
to
make
say
a sleight of hand
Be classic.
a sleight of hand
Yep,
check.
go
Should
ahead.
we both make one? Or
Nope, just her.
Awesome.
Oh, a 20.
The first roll
Wow,
of the new
studio.
Dice set, bitches.
All right.
I kind of need to know
What your
total
total
is.
21. I get
Yeah,
plus 1 in
no, she saw
dexterity
that.
in my booze.
Okay, noted.
She saw that.
God, you too.
I hate her.
I love her.
I hate
The more and more she's.
And
in
you
the
look
game.
back, and
I know, right?
so as you look back, the
I don't
two
like
of them
how
are
they're
just
both hoity-toity.
standing awkwardly silent, not really talking, just kind of like waiting on y'all's conversation.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Yeah, I just want
We
to
should meet up at some point.
I just don't like how they're both like the hoity-toity vibe. It's really uncomfortable.
It's weird.
Gariel's
Where do you wanna meet up?
not being hoity-toity.
Gariel's
She's-
being
She's
like
hoity-toity to me.
hoochie poochie.
Hoochie.
I just don't like her.
She's really nice. Okay, we'll meet up at which ship was it they were going to be on?
Not the Heartbreaker, the other one. It's called the firing schlinger.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, yes.
You actually
So
see,
close.
you see the Hellraiser.
The hell bringing, the hell singing, the
So the Heartbreaker is the one that's the closest to the.
The Heartbreaker.
No. The Heartbreaker is the one that's closest to the thoroughfare right here.
Okay.
Literally the next dock over
Right.
is the Hellraiser. It's all part of the
Oh, sorry,
fair.
what's the Hellraiser?
Yep.
Yes, you are correct.
Starting
But
on a good.
it's all part of the carnival.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we'll meet on that one later, on the Hellraiser in, say, I don't know, 30 minutes, an hour?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go feed the bear.
This is rough.
Cry.
This is rough.
Harold was like a secret thing.
Yeah, he's miming.
I can't
It's gonna be
wait.
amazing.
I know, but I just like.
It's gonna be so good.
But yeah, sorry about that earlier.
That's fine.
Anyways.
Okay, see you later.
All right. Yes. Excellent. Have fun.
Thanks, you too.
And kind of separate, go y'all separate ways. And we'll start with Vee and Renair.
I'm gonna cry.
As you make your way down, you come to a barker who is just going crazy, going like, "I've got the perfect game for you. You want to get jacked?
No, I mean, what do you mean?
Javelins, axes, knife throwing, jacked."
Oh, like that, Jack. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say I don't feel like being robbed. Thank you. And I'm also already pretty jacked, in my opinion. So.
No big deal.
No big deal, and she does like
Yeah.
a casual like flex as she brushes her hair. She's a hair flip. She's a flex flip. Whatever that looks like.
And then you realize as his long coat opens up and he hops down and he's actually two gnomes standing on top of
Yes.
each other.
Yes.
And so the other one hops down and starts getting it ready as the other one then takes over barking.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do to get jacked?
Well, you got javelins, axes, and knives. Choose your weapon.
And keep it for the rest of the night.
I guess an axe. Like,
Yep. So goes and hands you a throwing axe.
Yeah, and it's this dark-skinned gnome in an orange unfastened leather jerkin, red bandana, and navy blue harem pants. And you see a sign that hangs on the kiosk right behind him, where the other one is now like trying to get people over. It says 4 awards with point values ranging from 5 to 30 points.
All right. There's also a sign that says 1 gold, 3 throws. And for 5 points, you get a stuffed toy of a devilishly dark purple pewter-skinned man in a wide-brimmed purple hat with a large plume feather stuck in it.
I have to get that for Harold.
The doll looks to be wearing a combination of nobility and pirate fashion,
Is it Harold?
complete with wild colors and an eye patch.
Okay, something that red hat.
10 points, you get a trinket, which is just a random object of curiosity.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
20 points is a free drink with one of the pink drinks.
Yep. And then if you get 30 points, you get a healing potion.
I get a what?
A healing potion.
Remember
Vaas
what
would be. Vaas is somewhere in the world going.
So,
I want a trinket.
so he's holding out the axe and he has one hand open
Okay, so just 1 gold.
for 3 throws. Yes.
Yeah, here you go.
Done. Here.
All right, so
Hands it
lose
out
1
and then brings
gold.
out the other 2. Boom, boom.
Oh, with the trinket. Vaas's
All right.
disappointment felt from a mile away.
What do I roll to throw it?
It's an attack roll.
You're going to make an attack
An
roll.
attack.
Yeah, with one of your hand axes.
You actually
Hand
see
axe.
a hay bale that has been a tarp that has been colored to look like a target of gold and purple is laying on top of it, and that is your target.
Got the giggles.
As you're looking over the weapon, you do notice this though. It has a blunted edge.
You bitches.
It'll still hurt.
So you gotta really chuck it. Hey, you know what?
You're about to get jacked.
Nothing say you can't throw recklessly.
No.
Nothing
no.
says you can't throw recklessly.
Yep.
So what? You roll another d20.
Oh.
Is that a times per day skill?
No.
No. Oh,
No,
hell
It's
yeah.
not. It's
Reckless
not.
the hell out of that.
It just leaves me open for an attack.
Well, you're not in combat.
Exactly.
I'm not in
If
combat.
he starts hucking axes back at you, well, okay.
Damn it.
All right,
Well,
that's okay.
14 to hit.
14.
Okay. So you toss it and it flings end over end and sticks into the 4th ring.
second.
Yeah. It's the fourth ring is right on the outside. You just hit the edge of the target, but more towards the inside of the edge. You're basically kind of cutting in between the fourth and third ring.
Not good enough.
Yep.
Second.
That's your first throw. Now go for your second.
No! Recklessly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
17.
17.
All right, with that one, you flip it end over end, and it hits into the third ring.
Okay.
Yep. And you're moving ever so closer in. You're cutting into both the third and second ring.
Mess up their game. Destroy their game.
She's getting angrier. This is a problem. the journey every time.
16.
16, and right beside that one, or like on the other side.
You overcorrect, and
Yep.
it lands again in the third ring.
And he goes, you get 7 points.
Not good enough. Here's another goal.
But you get this, and he pulls down one of the
Stuffed.
puppets.
Cool.
Here's another goal!
Tosses it for Rainier.
Good job.
Yeah, grabs, tosses at Rainier.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I give it a go?
Oh! Oh my
I totally forgot you were here.
god. Yeah.
Hyper competitive.
Yeah, I just paid for another one, so why don't you take it?
No, you can do this.
No, you.
Okay,
No.
I'll take the throwing
You
dagger.
take it. Yeah. Adorable.
Okay, and the guy's pulling out the axes, and he goes, ah. And the other one comes out and brings out 3 throwing knives. All 3 are blunted edged as well, and the handle seems to have like 3 holes notched in it for balance.
I have never shipped anything in my life, and I shipped this.
He throws the throwing dagger, and it end over end and sticks into the third ring.
No.
Yep.
Someone in the crowd. Do bad talk.
That's the
This doesn't hurt my ego at all.
3 points. 3 points.
He has been doing this for like a lot longer.
I'm a barbarian.
Yeah, he's like.
the only
like
weapon I
30
use
something.
is axes.
And he kind of like
Wait.
he kind of waits. He kind of feels the weight, and then just kind of flings it.
And it turns end over end, and then right in the center.
I can already see her pulling out another goal.
Like trembling.
10 points.
Took a second to get the weight of these. They're very weirdly balanced.
Yeah, they're super weirdly balanced. I noticed that too.
And like he looks over and he sees but it just kind of like you don't know if it like just distracts him for a second as he's like, oh shit, am I messing up? He gets like really awkward and just throws it, and it hits the third ring. But it wasn't like intentionally trying to miss. You get that your natural insight is like,
I may have fucked this
am
up.
I messing up? What do I do?
And the gnome goes over and pulls him out and goes, 16 points. You, sir, get a trinket and your very own pirate doll.
It's
A pirate doll.
Oh, pirate doll. It's had an accent, so I
Oh,
was
wait,
like,
no.
pie doll?
And he hands a metal box, and as he does, it goes as it turns over. He's like,
one of those boxes that where you're like,
Oh, the move!
You guys like, fascinating.
It's a cow box!
the fantasy version of things.
I forgot those existed.
Wait.
I wish you had one in real life to show right
Yeah.
now.
Is the pirate doll wearing a nipple suit?
No.
He's not. No, he's in full,
like noble regalia.
Okay.
He looks like Harold.
He looks like Harold if Harold had like
An eye
An
patch.
eye patch.
lavender gray skin.
Well,
I can make that
give or
happen.
take.
Yeah.
Depends on how much I drank that day.
And so he's like, do you want to see what else they have, or are you?
Yeah, let's see what else they have. Sorry, I'm sorry. Honestly, I expected to be better at that game, and I'm a little butthurt about it. And you did great, and I mean, and honestly, I'm really impressed, and that's really cool. That
I couldn't throw an axe like that.
you did so well. What do you mean you can't throw? You just threw an axe like that.
No, he threw daggers.
Oh, you threw daggers?
Yeah, he threw smaller daggers.
Well, yeah.
I like your new color scheme.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought I would try green.
I love that just completely.
This time, I was kind of tired of the whole red because, like,
It brings
did
your.
I?
is
You
that-
weren't there when my brother came by, were you?
No, I didn't know he did.
Yeah. Let's go find something else to play.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
tell me about your grandmother. I know she meant a lot to you, and I would love to hear more about her.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah. And, gosh, I don't know where to start. Well, outside of the fact that she was always the most important person in my life to me, I feel really bad because she never should have come to Waterdeep. What happened to her tribe is really, really unfortunate on my mom's side. They were stricken with war and were taken over, and so when my mom fled, she went with her because she was really sick, but I really loved growing up hearing all the stories she would tell before they were, everyone she knew was destroyed and killed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, this is morbid. Let's move on. I'm sorry. I could talk to you about this another time.
It's fine, I promise.
Okay.
It's
Maybe
important to you.
I don't know how to talk about it without being weird about it.
Okay, if that's fine, we can move on.
I don't talk to many
See what
people.
else there is.
Okay.
And as you wander on, we're gonna shift over to Saesha and Gariel.
And she walks up and goes, "So what do you think is stuck up his little ass?"
I mean, probably all the crap his dad did.
Yeah, that's probably true.
He's
Do you think I rubbed him sorely by mentioning his father?
maybe a little bit, but I think he's probably more afraid of you given your reputation.
He knows about little old me.
Everybody knows about you,
Well,
don't they?
no.
Oh,
Look, I may work for Devil, and we may work in the shadows, and I may be the face, but I don't let everyone know about me.
oh.
Only the people that are special.
What would you like to do?
Well, that looks funny over there. Let's go check that out. But on the way, let's pick up a couple of drinks.
Okay.
On the house. You know, you don't need to buy me anything.
She did see. God.
Well, you treated me the first time we went out, so I figured it was my turn.
I just don't want you to be in debt with anybody else.
That's fair. Okay, but I get to get you something nice.
That is beyond fair, and I agree to these stipulations.
Okay.
So you walk over to a vendor who has this very large, intricate glass-blown jar, basically, that has this just pink concoction, and they're just turning the handle and drinks coming out, passing it to the next one, and it's got this crazy swirly straw that sticks out of it.
There's actually, and there's multiple throughout, and each one has their own seeming gimmick.
Yep. But you go up, and you see Gariel hand over a gold, and you get 2 drinks, and you get the sense that they're 5 silver apiece.
Sure.
And she hands it to you, and she takes one.
What should we toast to?
To having fun.
To having fun. Click.
Roll a d6.
You roll a d6.
Yeah,
I'm everything feels
Trying
like it's
out
on
the
the
new
verge of
anniversary
death.
edition dice here. 5.
All right.
Okay.
It feels really good. It is really, really good going down.
Have you ever had an Undermountain Stout from the Yawning Portal?
No.
The signature one?
No,
We only
I've
drink
only had the
Pixie
pixie piss.
Okay.
I'm imagining like whiskey on a cold night.
Yeah, that. Like you feel like you feel good.
I'm imagining
You
warm
feel
vodka.
good.
And
that's
not like
good.
intoxicant.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how to get out of my situation.
Yes, it's
Warm
clean. It was bright. It was citrusy.
That
Actually,
is amazing.
passion fruit. The guy who's like, I don't know, just kind of mixing stuff together. As long as it's pink, it's good to drink.
That's just science. That's just raw science. You can't argue with that.
Fair.
Yummy.
And Gary was like, I do say this was delectable. I think I might have another, but let's venture on over here for a second.
And as you begin to walk, your passive perception picks up a small conversation between the comers and goers of the festivities around you.
Mm-hmm.
It's one word that catches your attention and chills you to the bone. Harlequin.
Fearing what may be near you by the start, you start to realize they are talking not about the Harlequin, but a man dressed in all black and white, wearing a bowler cap. Beside him, you see a large crate elevated over a stand covered in red velvet, the only splash of color that can be immediately seen among the cascade of stark black and white. In the turned-over open box is an elaborate scene of a two-tone world depicting a modern-age strange city inhabited by what looks to be bears, with black and white painted faces. The man clambers on with a jovial and almost sinister tone as he weaves a tale of exciting adventure, murder, and a tyrant most foul.
The whole puppeted play seems to weave around a giant block of cheese, centered on the small stage next to the city's largest building. His white painted face punctuates every expression with black triangled brows and a wicked Cheshire grin. With grandiose flourish, a stream of black and white crashes from the top story window onto the big block of cheese, signifying the continuous reign of Grand Tyrant Shiv. The man bows as a small-framed woman in a cute striped corset and skirt that match the color scheme emerges from beneath the box to do the same. She wears a tricorn hat over a black and white face of running mascara and heart-painted lips, complete with a button-dot nose. She smiles and waves in everyone's direction before they both begin to hand everyone little bits of cheese.
This is fabulous, but kind of unsettling.
I have no idea what we just witnessed.
I don't either, but for some reason it does not sit well.
Apparently, from what I got in the store, there is an island of bears that is apparently 2 weeks away.
Oh, maybe they're lycanthropes.
Oh, a werebear. Now that would be interesting, but why do they covet cheese so much?
And maybe they're actually rats in their true form.
I don't think that is possible, but I do love your fascinating mind. How do you come up with such glorious things?
I guess just from reading so much. I didn't really have a lot to do when I was a kid other than read and imagine.
What's the most fun you've ever had?
Probably, it's kind of stupid, but when I used to race Vaas and I would win. That
Are
was
you
probably
sure
the most
he
fun.
didn't let you win? I'm
Well-
just saying
Well,
that.
now that you mention it. I downed my drink.
I'm sorry to break it to you. It's just his type.
No, it makes sense. He is clever like that.
How did you get wrapped up with him anyhow?
Just ran across him, and he came and stayed at the monastery with us.
And just like that, you two became peas in a pod?
Well, I mean, there wasn't really anybody else to talk to, so he kind of got stuck talking to me. And I guess I just kind of grew on him.
Right.
And then when it came time to leave, I dragged him along with me. Or
Wait,
he
you
dragged
say
me.
you-
I'm not not sure which one dragged the other, but there was dragging.
Well, I do greatly appreciate that you fell into my lap.
Well, I've had a lot of fun hanging around with you.
You know what the most fun I've ever had?
No, what?
See, me and my crew, you know Arrakis. He's my first mate. But we infiltrated an airship guarded by only golems of magical construct. Easy in, easy out. Get some information, get out. You know, simple job. While it was overseas, I came out of hiding in the cargo and set the ship ablaze before teleporting out. That was before I met Davil.
How about that? That must have been really exciting.
Yeah. I sense that you're a little apprehension. No one got hurt, love. It was all constructs.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. There weren't any living people on the ship?
Not that I saw, and I see a lot.
That's fair.
If there's anybody going to be there, I'm going to talk to them.
Oh. How do you get people to, I don't know, tell you the truth about stuff?
You just ask.
Yeah, that doesn't always work.
You ask the right questions at the right time with the right tone and maybe a little cleavage. They'll tell you anything you want to hear.
I look down at my armor. See, that might be the problem.
Maybe, but I find you strikingly beautiful as is.
Thank you.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Oh, lie.
The worst thing you've ever done is lie? Honey child. Oh, we're about to have real fun.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the worst thing you've ever done is lie. We're about to cheat.
Oh, are we? Wait,
Yeah.
but that's kind of like lying in action.
But it's way more fun because you get to win something from it.
Okay, maybe.
All right.
I'll watch.
If it makes you feel any better, everybody around here is cheating. You see
Really?
that game over there? Yeah. Well, those balls are weighted so that when it bounces out of the bucket, you don't win anything. Those rings over there are actually too small to fit around those bottles. And all of the weapons over there, well, they're blunted and weighted so that they actually won't stick into the target.
That's horrible.
I know.
So you're going to teach them a lesson?
Oh, no, honey, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to watch you win something for me.
Oh. Okay, so, but I mean, since they're lying, then this would be more like...
You've already lied before.
Yeah, but
Like
I
you
didn't-
said, it's just lying in action, and we're just doing it for fun. They're doing the same thing.
But they're lying for profit.
And that's worse. And we're lying in Lliira's sake, because what is tonight except for having fun?
Okay.
Excuse you. Are you alright? Drink go down the wrong way?
Yeah, I just, you know.
Just a hard smash cut.
Okay, so, I mean, really, this is just correcting their lie. So,
This is just exploiting them while they're exploiting us.
I'm not comfortable with that. But I can try to win you something honestly.
That's not fun. Why are you going to let them lie to you so that you don't win?
I have an idea.
I'm all ears.
Come with me.
And she does.
All right, I'm going to go over to the game that has the balls.
Okay.
I'd like to play, please.
Yeah.
Yes, that's gonna be a 3 silver.
Okay. Can you break a gold?
Of course.
Here you go.
And hand you 7 silver back.
Thank you.
And you get 2 balls. 2 throws.
Excellent. And I'm going to take the ball and kind of. This is weighted.
Of course! That's half the fun!
Do you tell people that?
I mean, you just figured it out.
Yes, but do you tell other people that? Because it would affect their game.
No, it's half the fun. That's what brings people.
So
the
you
most-
give people weighted balls at this game in hopes that they don't win?
Graham just starts dying laughing.
No.
Give me a trinket.
Wow.
Make a persuasion check.
She just straight paladin
Or intimidation.
Yeah.
Either one.
They could be the same.
I don't know which. I think persuasion is better for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do persuasion.
That was great. That was, all of that was great.
Natural 20. 26.
You earned that.
Thank you. And I'm going to turn around. Here you go.
Hand me the player's handbook.
Yes, absolutely.
Holy cow.
Okay.
Going analog here.
You see genuine elation and surprise and infatuation with what you just did. And she goes, now you have surprised me. And that is hard to do.
Oh, I'm glad.
Color me impressed. Go ahead and roll a D100.
Okay.
Also,
Why?
Well, you
Where's
trunk it.
my other
this is
percentile?
how you die.
Okay. 11.
All right. You get a small little block.
Okay.
You have no idea what it's made of, but it
Okay.
is. It is.
It's let's say blue and black swirled almost like Damascus,
Okay.
but it's squishy like flesh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like gross squishy,
Yeah.
but it's like that looks like it should be hard,
Yeah.
but it's like that's
Okay.
strange.
It's like cornstarchy.
Yeah, a little bit kind of like cornstarchy.
That's yours.
Do you know what it is?
I have no clue, but I can use magic to figure out. If
Go
it's
ahead.
magical.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to cast Identify.
Okay.
Uh-oh. The look on Dustin's face.
It is like a fungi that's been hardened to the point where it's pretty much a foam.
Oh, cool.
Is it edible?
No.
Not at this point, no.
It's a stress fungi.
I feel better already. She'll take your arm, and we're gonna head back to
Yep.
the other group.
All right. So,
Okay.
Hey.
least favorite thing they made you learn growing up.
Oh my god. There was a phase where they tried to get me to learn, what was that? Orcish. Never could pick it up.
Mine was etiquette class. Like, who really cares what 5 different forks mean?
Right?
I don't care.
You just, everyone knows the trick. You just work from the outside in. But why do I need, I always felt really dumb learning that growing up because, I'm not the one setting the table. Why do I have to learn how to set it?
Like, I reached for
I
my
never
dessert
got
fork
that.
and...
I never understood, why it was so important.
Did your instructor smack your hand with a ruler every time, or like a switch every time you went for the wrong one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just...
Except, they tried that at first, but then unfortunately I recoiled too fast and I would break the glasses.
Fair.
I went through a lot of China as a kid. They ended up starting to use steel for practice wear for me because I wouldn't shatter the glass anymore. Or porcelain.
Now you just got dented cups.
Now I just have dented cups. Yeah.
Perfect grip.
Yep. Have you ever left Waterdeep?
One time, we went to the swamps. And that was not ideal, but I've always wanted to leave. Gran has always told so many stories of how beautiful the mountains are, and I've always wanted to go, but
There's so many amazing mountain ranges. There's a
Yeah.
mountain range up north that it said that the entire dwarven kingdom of Mirabar is there, and they have cities underground as grand as Waterdeep.
oh my gosh, underground?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's
Oh my gosh, Gran
fascinating.
I think Gran talked about that one time. I feel like my father, he never really wanted me to leave because I think he knew that if I knew what else was out there, then I wouldn't stay. And it turns out I still wouldn't stay. It's just in a different way. I mean, when I first left with Harold, I really thought we were going to be leaving the city together. But obviously that didn't happen. So now I don't really know what I have planned for the future.
There are, as far as mountains go, there's the Star Mounts, which rumor has it that the stars themselves reflect off of it. There's a mountain range in the south near literally called Sunset Mountains. I've never been, but I definitely want to go there because
yeah, it sounds cool.
it's like the sun always sets there. That's fantastic. It's gonna be the beautiful.
It sounds beautiful.
I agree.
I really want to travel. I don't know how or where I would be going or what I would do when I get there.
You have a family now. You have the
They don't-
BFGs.
They don't want to leave. They want to stay and run this bar.
Maybe we'll travel one day.
That would be really nice, but I really want. I can't go without Harold, and he's so stuck to everything and everyone here.
That's true.
You know, if only Harold just wasn't around anymore. Harold's the only thing holding me back right now.
As you're wandering, you actually come across a large sign dug into the sand that leans askew with a board that reads in massive lettering, Manhunt. At the kiosk is a half-orc wearing comically small faux city watch clothing with a wooden badge painted to that looks of Waterdeep. And it says 5 silver to enter.
Manhunt?
That sounds
What do you think it is?
hunting a man.
Right, but like, I don't expect that at a carnival. I mean,
Maybe it's like hide and seek.
have a
Maybe it's like
man
hide and
who-
seek.
I'm not very good at hide and seek.
Do you want to try? We don't have to. We can look at other things.
Yeah, I'll try. It's just that's never really been something I'm good at.
Good. I can make that joke.
Do you pay 5 silver?
Yeah, okay.
He'll pay 5.
I'll reluctantly pay
No,
5.
you got it. He's already paid.
Oh, thank you.
And then the orc unfurls his arms, leans in, and goes, Try your best. On my behest, to catch someone is your quest. There are lights on foot, and never stay put, so your eyes must never rest. Keep them keen in order to glean what may go unnoticed and unseen. For yours are one, but theirs are two, and that is the biggest of the clues. What's left to say is of the right. May their hand catch your sight, for 2 of 10 are stained in white. Learn the name that they claim, and you will be blessed on Lliira's night.
I hate things that rhyme sometimes because I just get so caught up in the sing-songy that I don't actually hear the information. Does that ever happen to you?
All the time.
I
These
picked
two are
up that
amazing.
they have 2 of something that I have 1 of, and I want to catch their hand. What did you pick up?
That's their light on their foot.
Okay. Yep, that's about all I got too.
Right. Well, all right.
I guess we're hunting.
I think we have to find their name.
Oh
Once we learn
yeah,
their name,
we have to know their name, and
we
they
get
have 2 of
blessed.
something. Well, the thing is when they said they had 2 of something, I thought it was legs, but I'm like, that's stupid. I have 2 legs too. So, and it can't be like number of people because there's 2 of us.
Watching Devan die slowly on the table.
Like, what do we have? Oh, we have 1 of.
Only.
There's half each.
I mean, we have 1 nose. Maybe they have 2 noses.
That.
Would be
How does
weird.
that help them hide? They can sniff.
They're
us
coming
out.
from the right.
Let's just go look for something.
Okay, so we just like, hey, sir. So we just go in and look for someone.
He gestures to the entirety of the fair.
I don't like that. I thought there was an arena of some kind.
Like laser tag.
We're looking for a person.
And he points to the sign that says Manhunt.
Okay.
All right.
I turn around, the closest person. Are you doing the manhunt too? Do you know where?
I don't think. Let's just look. Let's just go look.
But look where?
I don't around. Let's keep our eyes out as we wander.
I feel like we just got our money stolen from us. Well, it was only 5 silver. To be fair, it was 5 gold.
Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage. Or investigation, your choice.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
11.
Okay. Yeah. So just as you're going around, just looking for, you have no idea what. I'll roll one for Renee too. Okay. Yeah. So as you continue and just nonchalantly looking as you continue to converse, you notice a strikingly handsome Omnish, which is is the area that's kind of similar to Renaissance Spain, that style of garb, and he's a fire dancer in black and gold clothing, spinning a fire staff. Torrents of flame burst into the air around him as he breathes fire like a dragon in a circle, somersaulting through the air, completing the image with the trail of fire from his staff. A small wooden plaque leaned against a small open box reads, "The Dancing Scorpion."
Near him is a halfling man passing off as a friendly magician who seems to continuously gather objects from those around him through the use of sleight of hand. You watch a few notice him and call him out, claiming he is stealing, which he boldly claims that they just dropped it, and it's good that he was there to fetch it for them, otherwise they would have lost it. And it isn't too long before they carry their act out and then further into the city, looking for more people to entertain on Lliira's night. You and Gariel also see this as you're making your way towards the Hellraiser.
And if you want to pay 5 silver, you too can do Manhunt.
I didn't hear the thing.
You can go back
Say
over
it
it.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense.
I caught a lot from it, actually.
All right, lay it on me.
Okay. Try your best, on my behest. To catch someone is your quest. They are light on foot and never stay put, so your eyes must never rest. Keep them keen in order to glean what may go unnoticed and unseen. For yours are one, but theirs are two, and that is the biggest of the clues. What's left to say is of the right. May their hand catch your sight, for 2 of 10 are stained in white. And learn the name that they claim, and you will be blessed on Lliira's night.
Got it.
2 of 10 are stained.
Got it.
Like their teeth.
Yeah.
Maybe they have gross
I'm not
teeth.
helping you with
So do we see
No, I
them?
can't help either.
No, you don't
Okay.
see them yet.
So if you want to,
Okay, so I have an idea.
what do you think it is?
2 of 10 fingers.
Well, you are so clever.
Well, it said to keep an eye on their hands.
It did. That one was the easy one. Did you
Right.
pick up the other 2?
I didn't. What were they?
Well, it spoke of being light on foot
Right,
and something to glean that may go unnoticed.
right.
And
Something
we
green that
have
may
one
go
of, and they
unseen.
have 2.
Right. 1 and they have 2. Okay. 1 and they have 2. Maybe they're working in a team?
It might be possible. But there's 2 of us.
True, but is the rhyme...
For only one person to solve?
Right.
I don't know.
Let's wander and see if we see anything that seems to fit.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Yours can be regular
Yep.
because you're not like, what? Both these 2. No.
Let's see. That's going to be a perception 10.
10?
Yeah.
You're looking around. You see many things that could justify, but you're trying to stay mainly focused on the hands because that's the one thing you picked up. And you're looking for
I'm looking for anything that has 2 of what I have, 1 of maybe 2 heads or something along those lines.
The 4 of you notice a crowd gathering around a small stage on one of the decks of the ship, with waves of cheers, jeers, and exclamations of shock and laughter. Magical effects pour out from the center of the stage as you walk up at the tail end of a bardic balladry battle of wits and words. A man in all black flowing robes that are loose but wrapped tightly around the wrists, ankles, and neck. A deep hood shadows half his face, only revealing his stern and stoic lips. As he begins to speak, his words carry a rhythm and weight that seems course over the crowd like a wave. His hands move to a silent beat, mimicking the metronome precision of a monk's attack.
I'm the joy bringer, staccato singer. My words are stinger. Step up to ring to get called out on Lyra's night. Right the fuck now, let's start it right.
You see the hooded man point out a young man, probably in his mid-20s, in the crowd.
I heard you have 2 siblings, brothers, so go ahead and write your mother and tell her that after I'm done, she'll have 3 sons, minus the 1. I won't give up until it's the darkest of days. Dark ward sinks and is covered by waves. Black is white and night is day. I inflict minor wounds when I spray. These words are razor blades. I'm more illegal and dangerous than a warehouse of alley blades. I got a 5-foot radius, booming thunder wave, ready to fuck you up. So you'll remember the pain. Mental scars are the way to go, cause they start up quick and they heal up slow. Physical wounds and pain are just temporary, but as long as I can see you, everything is scary. I'm about to spit something you can't even detect. Come back after you have to resist and reflect. You can't stop me with any unlucky effects. I'm like a halfling with a 6-foot-tall growth effect.
I grabbed Gariel's arm.
Yeah, well done. That was amazing.
That's the fast one.
And as you say this, you watch as his eyes linger over to you. Kind of looks you up and down, takes note of your amulet and your shield.
She thinks she's ready, stepping up, but her armor's heavy. About to hear a swan song already. Got Ogma sweating. Her confidence is petty compared to this bard's hands are steady. She keep forgetting what happened to the last one to throw down. The crowd was so loud, the sound that echoes now. Get ready for the thundercloud. Boom! I'm vigil, the sigil, and I must be diligent. And being vigilant looks to me like you're not too intelligent, cause I'm the illest, sigillist, and can't be beat. Get out this kitchen if you can't stand the heat, cause the armor you're wearing is flaring. Everybody staring, your soul escaping, making you choke from your gaping silence, make a mouthpiece cease. It's over now. Please go home to pout and write about how I just put you the fuck down. And he gives a bow, and then coming up behind you is the towering
Goliath.
What?
Did you catch that?
What?
You're there as well.
Yeah.
Hi.
So he's in the audience?
No,
Like,
he's
he's
on
on
stage
stage.
looking out at the
And
audience.
he
He
is-
was there.
Yelling at individual
And
people.
you stuck out
Marshall
because
down.
you are gleaming in armor amongst everybody else that's in flowing robes,
Yep.
and then she stands out
Okay.
because you tall.
I'm tall.
You're about to get robbed at.
Oh,
And he points at both of you. I got you bitches wishing for stitches
Hey.
and bandages. Mama crying because you lying dead in ditches. I don't roll with crooks, but I'll magic missile snitches. Suspicion switches to superstitious wishes. These S words will cut you so vicious. Burn me at the stake like witches. This is so delicious to turn your fitness into sickness. Call me the prestigious bishop or pernicious, making the shit sound religious. All you have is riches. My lyrical trigger finger itches. Ready your repetitious misses. I offer you a book on definitions, because the mischief mission to imitate me in inches will leave you swimming with the fishes.
pocket sand.
Like over the crowd.
Pocket sand.
You pocket sand him?
I pocket sand him.
Okay, I'll make a save.
Can I stop that?
I don't know that you're close enough to get on the stage.
Fine. I will get closer to the stage and I pocket sand.
I'm seeing her like ticked off looking and starting to advance. I'd like to just reach out and take
Very
her arm.
angry.
Are you okay?
That was really mean.
So I'm gonna throw grains of rock in his eyes.
It's a performance. Salt.
Yeah.
And then you see him like turn to look to like someone else to also to rap at,
He
sing
continues.
to, but without warning, everything stops. Music drops into an eerie silence, leaving only the hushed murmurs of the crowd.
Suddenly, a deep booming explosion is heard from the ship in the harbor. A thin line streaks into the night sky, cutting through the inky black like a razor. A long moment passes before a second massive explosion of color and light fills the night sky with its brilliance.
Are some of these are just fireworks?
Yes. A shower of sparks lights up a series of floats now passing by on large boats that continue to fire off a series of beautiful fireworks that fill the dark with a wonderful array of colors throughout the night.
You guys are assholes. We all know what y'all are doing.
Suddenly,
Nope.
one of the floats is topped. Not suddenly. As it comes out.
Good job.
One of the floats is topped by an oversized mechanical unicorn, ridden by a mechanical drow ranger waving 2 scimitars. Showers of sparks and confetti rocket out the backside of the unicorn like a flatulent rainbow.
If I had never had one of those.
Saesha, it's farting rainbows.
Are we sure it's just farting?
My word, why would they create
That's-
such a thing?
Unique. Another float topped with 2 mechanical goblins that repeatedly punch each other, causing each one's head to extend and reset with each
Yes.
blow. The last float bears a mechanical armored knight battling a mechanical pit fiend. The knight cleaves with its sword while the devil flaps its wings, and festive, fiery fonts of flame shoot towards its attacker. And that is when we cut.
Well, you all can make your perceptions if
Oh,
you'd
right.
like, because you're on the ship trying to
Yeah.
find a mine.
Oh, that's cocked.
Yep.
That's a 9.
Oh, I rolled 11.
You see a myriad of performers,
Yeah.
as we said before, and you see a bunch that seem to be kind of dressed up in clown-like attire, as 3 Strings mockingly said that he was going to put Harold in. But as each time you go up, they're not miming, they'll talk, or
Yeah.
they'll be juggling, or something of the sort, and you just don't seem to find them.
I whisper to Rainier, do you see Harold anywhere?
No, I think the purple would stand out. I don't.
Yeah,
Gabrielle, you know my friend Harold, right?
Oh, I know all your friends.
Okay, well, since the cat kind of got let out of the bag earlier, he's supposed to be performing tonight. Do you see him anywhere?
A bard performing here on Lliira's night? I'm so flabbergasted,
Yeah,
surprised.
Okay.
I'm sorry, darling. No, these are not your friends aren't going to be here.
Oh.
These are Commodore Zord's performers.
Oh, he must be performing somewhere else then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Set the floats on fire.
Set the floats on fire.
I know what he said. What?
We're nowhere near them.
I know.
Fucking Molotovs. That was
I
short.
have a feeling that Vaas wants us to destroy things.
That's what Vaas wants to do, always.
I know. That's how I knew.
All right. Speaking of us,
It's me last.
You are sitting atop the Temple of Good Cheer, where you have just aided in the resurrection of a noblewoman. With Davil currently incarcerated by the City Watch, Istrid Horn relaxes in a hammock beside you, watching over the south end of the dock ward and the festive activities of Joybringer's Night.
thanks to you, Mr. Ronto, Goldilocks should be free within a matter of days. Our new assets joined within the ranks of the Doom Raiders will be earning their hunting stripes the same as Reggie did for you.
Good. Good. The next time you collect debts, it would be in your best interest to take me with you.
Oh,
The man, I don't even know if you remember him, that was brought in when I was there, who I so helped you remind of
of
his
course.
position.
I never forget a debt.
How much does he owe again?
2,000 dragons. Give or take.
That's a lot.
Ever expect him to pay this back?
Oh, absolutely.
Next time you go visit him, take me with you. There's an angle you're missing.
Oh. I'd be happy to take you with me, because I'm mighty curious what you mean by that.
Trust me.
So I'll let Goldilocks know that you're coming along on the next one.
Thank you. There's greater game that can be played here. I will see you later tonight. Or later in the week, I suppose.
I will say, both of you have never heard the name Reggie.
That's what I was
Yeah.
waiting
I know.
until she was going to be like, dude, the fuck? Who's Reggie?
Oh, she looks comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Tomorrow will be interesting to see what they say in the paper with the Growlhounds coming forward with all the documents linking the attack in Trollskull Alley to Commodore Zord. I do hope he enjoys this night, for I'm sure it will be his last as a free man. You might want to read what they say.
I will. Thank you. You'll find that this arrangement benefits all of us.
Indeed. Now shut the fuck up. I'm watching the show.
There's
I let that slide.
and it's about that time where you hear when you see explosions start to begin
Colorful sparks and sparkles.
littering the sky.
I have a question. Have I ever seen anything like this?
You personally, maybe on a smaller scale, but like,
But I've seen celebratory.
yes,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Well,
I can do that. I don't need to watch it.
let's head back towards the festivities then, I suppose.
Yeah, it's boring here.
Yeah,
Is there
sure.
anything else that you're doing?
I go down to,
Goodbye,
Me-
Istrid.
I give her a wave.
Wave.
Is it Istrid?
Istrid. Yep.
Istrid.
Shit. Goodbye,
Um,
Istra.
She just, as you're going off, just gives you the finger.
I laugh at that, yeah. I look for Lord Growlin.
You go down and they are dancing together the first time since a long time.
She should probably be resting.
Maybe.
Can I like look at her as we're like walking in while they're dancing and just look her over and be like, should you be dancing?
Make a medicine check.
Is there any way I can assist with this?
Sure.
That'd be,
You've been healed a lot.
I love that. Sure, yeah.
You know the strains a body endures during extreme stress,
Yeah.
so you know what to look for.
gotcha. 14?
9.
9.
Wow.
Okay. Looking over her together, she seems pretty poised and everything, but you can see in her face.
There's definitely fatigue.
Yeah.
Tiredness.
It's not like she's about to keel over,
Yeah.
but
But you
she's
definitely-
definitely weakened.
Yep.
But
Not like
she's
one hit
also taking the moment to actually enjoy,
And live.
yes, and feel alive. And you see, although they may not be the best people in the world, you see true love.
I approach when an opportunity presents itself.
Are you going? Oh, okay, bye.
Yep.
Wait, is there music going?
There is
Oh, yeah.
music.
I take your hand. I lead you in. And as it's the only way I know how to thank you, I begin dancing. Trying to lead her through a small dance, hoping to let my own acrobatic skills are enough to kind of like lead her through it.
Yeah, sure. If you're trying to like get in line with the full gala that is,
Yeah.
then go ahead and make either an acrobatics or performance.
I wonder which one you're making.
Do I have to also?
Oh! He's leading.
28.
28 and flawlessly. He seems a little hesitant, kind of reading you at first because you feel a little hesitant,
I've never danced before.
and then he leads you into the full ballroom that is built within the Temple of Good Cheer, and you all go in unison and mimic everyone's dancing together.
It's a musical moment where suddenly I know the moves.
Yes.
Damn.
I don't say anything. I just kind of look at you as we do this.
I'm like looking around like at my body like how am I fucking like how am I
As soon as you feel hesitant, I kind of rush in close, eye to eye, and just say, relax. Relax.
I'll try to relax.
Okay.
Just
and
like
you do
a-
that, and you continue through until the song ends.
You actually have worked your way closer.
As soon as I do, I say, Lord, Lady, Growlhund, I'm happy to see that you're up and about and alive, so to speak. I'm glad to see that the plan is coming to fruition. We'll talk more, but the next time that we speak, I'd like you to look into something for me.
He kind of looks to his wife.
Anything.
You're weapons merchants, correct?
Yes, I'm sure that he's told you that we are offering you a weapon.
I know. Much appreciated. What do you know about Gathalan steel?
It's new.
Any
But-
idea where it comes from? Or...
And she starts looking around where you guys are. It's a very
Perhaps now's not the good time to talk.
It's a topic to think about for another time.
This is business talk, and we're here to have fun.
Fair enough.
I just got her back.
For another time, then.
Of course.
Keep it in
He
mind.
kind of looks.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
We'll be in touch. You're just down the road, if I'm correct.
I give what I presume to be a courtly bow.
Yep.
My best Dill impression.
The Dylan Bill.
And I turn to you.
Just make sure to drink water. You probably shouldn't be dancing right now, but I'll allow it.
I probably shouldn't be doing a lot of things, but tonight is about feeling alive and enjoying the time that we have with the people we have.
Just don't drink any alcohol.
We'll see. A glass of wine's never killed anybody.
Thanks to all the assassinations.
Lily's thinking about all of the all of the cases where people have died with a glass of
all
wine
the
in their
cases
hand.
she's killed people with wine.
Let's not dwell on the obvious.
Just drink water. Bye.
You guys make your way out and start heading towards.
I keep eyes open because.
I do too.
Where are you guys heading towards the dock?
Yeah, heading
Okay,
towards the
heading
dock.
towards the docks.
What
But
boat
just-
are they on?
Hmm?
What boat are they on?
Hellraiser, I think, was the boat he talked to us about.
Is
I
there
don't
a
know, he's-
Heartbreaker? I can't remember if there's. Is there another
Intelligence
boat
check?
called the Heartbreaker?
I can just. You
Okay.
are both saying ships that exist that are
Okay.
right next to each other. Yes, there are 3
Okay.
ships in total. If you would like to know the name of the 3rd ship, you can make an intelligence check.
Sure.
I forgot it.
Natural 20.
I don't forget anything.
And you got
16.
16? Okay, you know the Hellraiser and the Heartbreaker are the ships that are docked.
Mm-hmm.
And then you remember the Eye Catcher, which is the one that is
The Eye Snatcher.
out in the bay. But the thing that you noticed, remembered watching the show, you definitely saw all the glorious lights and colors and everything of the beach. And you saw the floats that were lit up with the similar lights, but you did not see,
The Eye Catcher.
and not that it wasn't there,
It was dark.
it was just
There.
there.
Yeah, not a part of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was back where it normally is
Yeah.
in like the middle.
It seems to
of
be,
the-
it's still in the center, and all of the floats seem to be kind of around it.
God, I wish I could talk to that dragon right now.
Right?
It's a risky endeavor at best.
No,
And
just
as
grabs it.
you two head towards the festivities where you believe everyone else is, we're going to head to somewhere else.
The dim light of sparkling showers shine through the windows of the rooms as you and Three Strings, now the Harlequin, stand in the hallway. His voice and demeanor change so drastically. It's as if watching one of your closest friends be consumed into nothing. As if he was killed right before your eyes. And worst of all, a part of you begins to feel responsible for not seeing it sooner.
What are you doing? What? Matt.
Matt is gone. Only the Harlequin is here.
This is bullshit. Is this some sick joke, man? It's not funny. Matt, this isn't funny, man. This isn't fucking funny.
Do you see a smile on my face?
What is this? This whole time? All of college? Everything? 3 strings? I gave you that name!
And what a beautiful name it was.
What are you doing? Why did you do this to me? How could you lie like that? So long! All those long nights!
Oh,
How could you do this?
is your heart broken, Harold? Like you broke his when you tried to leave?
I've kept to your fucking deal. I did everything right.
Remember when you returned it, I said we'd call upon you to do something?
You were there for years before that.
Always there. Well, do you remember? We asked you to do something. He asked you to do something. Do you remember what it is?
Yeah, I remember.
Did you bring your instrument, Mr. Cord?
Yeah. You ready to go? Let's just get this fucking done. Like, understand something. I'm not gonna play along with this 3 strings bullshit anymore. You want me to work with you? He's gonna have to be as dead as I feel he is right now. I don't ever want to hear that voice come out of your mouth ever again.
Well, you better come up with a really good excuse. To kill 3 strings is to go against his plan.
Let's just go.
So, we are sneaking on to the Eye Catcher, the main ship of the fair.
How are we gonna do that? It's in the middle of the water.
There's plenty of ships, little boats, for you to row on over, so that we can find Commodore Zord and condition him into giving up the stone.
You're gonna go to him directly? We're going to go take him directly?
And kill any who get in our way.
And we do this, and we're done. I've done your mission. I did everything you asked for. Once we're done, we're done.
Only if he gets the stone. That is the deal you made in the carriage that day.
He'll get the stone. He'll get the stone. Just get on that fucking boat and get this over with. How? What happens after this? Who are you going to be?
I don't know what face I'll wear next.
Fine. Let's go.
Don't betray me, Harold. If your heart hurts now, I will break it entirely. Remember,
Okay, let's go.
remember, it was I who came to you about Vee's family. Without me, you'd have no leads. You'd be surprised who we found out who he works for.
Yeah? Who's that?
It's the reason I forged the document to get you in their graces. But you're right. We're wasting time.
Who is it?
lead the way. And don't forget to put on your best smile. Ha, ha, ha.
His dead eyes linger on yours before trailing off towards your mask.
I put my mask on.
Alright.
And it is a man of full black, with the white face and the gold and red trim, with a big grin. Juxtapose a man in crimsons and deep purples, with a faceless porcelain mask.
I lead the way.
A feeling of dread watches over you as you are walking down the street, knowing the sadistic killer who carves off his victim's lips and eyeballs often before they expire. Eyelids, sorry. Is one of your greatest friends. Is this the betrayal Vee felt when she learned of how you used her and her family? But it is also disturbing how comfortable this mask feels on you. The sounds of your nervous, hot, expired breath echoes off your mask, nearly drowning out all of the surrounding noise and crowd.
The laughter of children catches your attention as you turn around to see the thin man dressed in muted crimsons and wine, squatted down performing sleight of hand magic. Through his
Perfect.
movements, he produces a singular rose to the kid.
As he's doing that, I'm going to take the fake stone I have on me and plant it on him.
Make a sleight of hand check.
High, roll high.
Sleight of hand's one of my worst stats.
What?
Nah,
This
sounds
is
good.
the only way it's going to work. Fuck, wait. Fuck, hold on. Do I think he's distracted? He's putting on a show for these kids. He's trying,
Is he putting on a show for the kids?
or is he putting on a show for me? That's a good point. I'll wait.
Keep in
I'll
mind,
wait.
Keep in mind
Yeah.
what Gary will
I'll say you, as you start to move towards,
You watch as the child goes to grab it, as he rolls it in his hand, weaving globes of purple light into a puppeted half-elf with an accordion. The children laugh at the goofy, degrading antics as he manipulates the dancing lights before he stares up at you with a tilted, inquisitive anticipation.
Harold stares and just makes eye contact, but now Harold's eyes, when he's wearing that mask, look just as dead as his.
Okay.
and then he makes.
And he hears in a voice, "Were we leaving, or were you trying to entertain some kids?"
Ha, ha, ha. And you see his hands get up and stand as you watch the small puppet marionette of yourself begin to walk away and then list into 4 globules of light that then fade into the night.
All right.
You make your way down through the small parade of dancing crowds and showers of flower petals and colored powders, painting everyone in teals, reds, oranges, and yellows, the colors of the Joybringer herself. Upon reaching the docks, the Harlequin dips a rag into the water to dampen it and clean the colors and petals back to his darker colors before tossing you the rag to do the same.
As you do, he finds a small 2-man rowboat to take out towards the dark ship in the middle of the harbor. At a far distance, you can see the festive dancing lights fluttering about the Heartbreaker and the Hellraiser to the south. Getting into the boat, the Harlequin gestures for you to take the oars.
We shall perform our entertainment under the light of Shar's shadow. Huh? Huh?
You want me tired out before I get there? You row. We
No.
both know you're stronger than I am.
This isn't my job. I didn't steal from the rose.
As far as we know. Ha, ha, ha. And I get in and I start rowing.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Okay. Five.
Total?
Total.
Okay.
I have a +1.
Okay,
Ooh,
make
okay.
a con save.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's gonna exhaust me. That's his plan. 5.
Take 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep. Yeah, that was what he was trying to do.
Go ahead and make a stealth check as well as you
Do.
attempt to row silently.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what all level 1 gets me. Disadvantage on ability checks. Fuck. Okay, that's huge. That's gonna screw up every plan I have. That alone does it. Fuck. Do I have anything to get rid of that?
I just realized I'm clutching a soul coin.
Okay. what was your question? What did you ask me to do?
Make a stealth.
check as you continue to row to row silently to sneak up on
Of
them.
course, this one's fine. 23. Well,
Absolutely.
wait. Is this? Am I at a disadvantage?
At this point, no.
No,
So
it-
the last check you make, not at disadvantage.
It's the full distance that is
Got it.
going
Yep.
to exhaust you.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. So all of this happens on the way over.
You
I should
row.
have put it on him then. I'd have had a better chance.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just trying to think about this strategically. Okay, go ahead.
You row your way up in utter silence to the eye catcher. The ship with gilded wooden figurehead of a female elf with flowing hair that sticks out from the ship's prow, reaching forth with both hands, carved from a dark wood with a tiny embossed spider on its forehead and a web-lace style necklace carved into the figurehead. As you make your way to the side of the ship and look for ways up, you see a rope ladder leading to the main deck. 4 jolly rowboats hoisted up to the top fore and aft decks, and a bow and aft thick anchor line as ways aboard. But what catches your attention the most as you get closer is the 6 other small rowboats on the back side and the grappling hook lines that run to the top deck, where you hear the sounds of steel against steel clashing together.
What do?
I turn to him and I say, "Looks like we're late to the party.
Better get going.
Oh, you're staying here?"
Lead the way.
I start climbing the ladder.
Okay. You're going to do the ladder?
Yeah, if it's closest, yes. Whatever is the closest way up.
All of them are options, but
The ladder
If that's
is
the
an
case,
option.
for old time's sake, the anchor line.
okay. As you go to stand up, you feel your arms kind of get heavy and your breath exasperated. Your anger and betrayal and hate that you feel was blinding you to how tired you actually are.
Okay.
So, do you want to still go up?
No, I'll take the ladder.
Okay. Yeah, as you stand up, you're like, oh, maybe
Make
not.
an athletics check at disadvantage.
You got it.
I have no chill right now.
7.
7?
It's enough to get up the ladder.
It's a
I
ladder.
got nothing but
It's a ladder.
Well, no,
I
I've got
know.
goosebumps and I'm
You got
shaking.
goose flesh. Goose flesh.
Yep. Yep, okay.
I hate you.
How long do you have to rest to get rid of exhaustion?
Long.
So my watch tells me my stress levels.
Yeah, he is
Take a nap.
right behind you.
Okay.
Yep.
I look around. What do I see?
As you crawl up the side, a loud concussive blast echoes out.
Another one, a rainbow of colors ignites the skies.
Okay. Gonna keep going.
Shadows violently dance with each other before a body comes crashing over the side, gargling as he chokes on its blood, unable to scream before crashing into the sea below.
Okay.
What distracts you is you're not sure if the light is playing tricks on your vision or your tiredness, but the body seemed to change color and form as it fell off the ship.
Standard fare from what we've seen in the past. We have seen humans on this ship before when we were fairly certain they were not.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep. You are now reaching the railing of the ship. Peeking over the edge, in between the rungs, you see men and women of various races slaughtering each other. One group fighting with brute strength tactics, while the other dances around with elegance and finesse. A few small winged serpents fly around, striking towards the Carnival ship's crew. Another concussive blast echoes out, but this one much closer, as a man pressed against the rails fires his metallic wand twice into the chest of one of his assailants. As you start to climb over the side,
The double doors of the captain's cabin fly open as a body gets kicked in the chest, sending him flying back as he crashes into a barrel, breaking it apart as a very fine black sand begins to scatter across the pitch-soaked deck.
Oh no, this is bad.
Another body slams into the deck from one of the masts above, right at the feet of Commodore Zord, emerging from the captain's quarters. Clad in embroidered and beaded burgundy doublet and matching trousers, adorned with a very distracting codpiece.
That magnificent bastard.
From his matching red cavalier hat peeks out a bundle of peacock feathers, mirroring the draping cape of feathers that cascade down his back. He dances through the enemies, slaughtering them effortlessly, before descending down the nearest stairwell as he shouts,
For Bregandiath, leave no survivors of Manshun's minions, and for Lliira's sake, have fun doing it.
I love this guy. I don't want to screw him. This is my one chance. This is my one chance.
Okay, now's our chance.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
He'll lead us to the stone.
Great.
Uh,
Just try to stay on me.
The Harlequin pulls a dagger from the small of his back that you instantly recognize as Thorn, the dagger you stole from the Rose himself.
Got it.
Just like old times, right, Harold?
I'm not going to respond. I'm going to
Strike the right notes, and it makes a beautiful chord.
I look down and say, let's see if you can keep up in the second half this time. And I get up and keep going.
Ooh, nice.
Callback.
Watch as he's...
Yeah, you get over the rail.
Can I make that a check to try to get in his head a little?
You make an intimidation check?
Yeah,
Yes,
just,
go ahead.
just kind of like this. He can't possibly have a plan right now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Intimidation. Pretty good.
Yeah. 16.
Okay, noted.
And then I will get up and I will go after Zord.
Okay, got it.
So you watch as the Harlequin slithers over the railing like an acrobat rolling off of it from his back. The chaos all around of bodies crashing into bodies leaves easy openings for the sadistic man that glides across the battlefield. His blade, aimed true effortlessly, cuts down each target painfully, as if to create music from their screams. First aiming for their Achilles tendon, then a non-lethal wound to the stomach. The last two are always the face. He doesn't have enough time to leave his signature eternal grin, but every time...
But he is trying hard, right? He's trying very hard to get specific hits.
It's like the same hit every time. He cuts them down, stabs them in the stomach, and then...
cuts them through the cheek and then stabs their eye out.
But he is purposefully focusing on this.
Yes.
Could I not have disadvantage if I try to stick the stone on him now? Because he would be at disadvantage to notice it.
I see what you're saying. I'm going to go off of his passive instead of active.
Okay.
All right?
That's okay.
And know that he is twirling and moving.
Right.
And it
so
is
it's not easy.
It is
Yeah.
not easy.
You know what? I have a better idea. Never
Okay.
mind.
Okay.
I will continue to follow him.
Okay.
Very old.
So you following him, or are you gonna try and follow Zord?
I'm going to follow Zord.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
so
gonna try? Are you just walking, or what are you doing?
I'm going to try to
You see-
move. I'm like,
you do see he is very distracted right now.
Well, he's very distracted, but not everybody else is.
right.
And there is a bunch of people.
I want to sneak. I want
Okay.
to try to sneak through them as make as little of a target as myself as possible.
There's something bad.
No, it's not.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
At disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
I made this.
Yeah. So
Anything to change that?
12.
okay.
Okay.
Someone donate the extra
I'd
life.
like to give him advantage.
This disadvantage is screwing me
I
hard.
know.
You begin to slip through the battle of the deck, sticking to the shadows. Everybody seems to be distracted, especially now that there's this madman that, completely silent, is just... You can tell by his body language he is enjoying this, maybe a little bit too much.
Right.
As you walk down the steps, he locks eyes with you.
Sword?
No.
Oh,
The Harlequin.
The Harlequin.
Harlequin.
Yeah. He
Yes.
watches you as you walk down the stairs.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
He thinks that's what I'm doing, so that's good.
Now that you are heading towards Zord, I need you to make 3 rolls.
Okay.
A perception check
Okay.
An acrobatics check,
Okay.
and a dexterity saving throw.
so one at a time. So the first
all
one-
at disadvantage?
The
Not
first
the
two,
dex.
not the dex save.
Okay.
Jesus.
So the first one.
Which one's the first one?
Perception.
13.
13. Okay.
Okay, the second one is what?
Acrobatics.
12.
Okay. And then a dexterity saving throw.
Thank God it's only one of these. Still didn't help. 10.
Okay. So
Alright.
as
Okay. You navigate through the openings, but there's just a hail of bullets, bolts, swinging swords, daggers, flying serpents. And you saw that powder skirt across the top of the ship as something ignites it, exploding. People go back, and you are actually caught in the blast as well.
it thrusts you, and you actually tumble and roll down the stairs. You're gonna take 16 points of damage from literally getting hit from all directions and then blown down the stairs.
As I hit the ground, I'm like, oh, now I know how Vaas feels, and I'm gonna get back up.
Yeah, nobody seemed to notice you. It was just as you were moving, it's just chaos.
Right, and I'm going to I'm gonna like cough up the blood and get up and go straight back for Zord.
Yep, okay. Fighting your way through the chaos illuminated by the glittering glow of dark purple light, you slink through the shadows, lightly squeezing and timing your movements with the openings between the two warring factions. And without a doubt, you see tattoos of the flying serpents. These are the Zentarum. As you step down into the lower bowels of the ship, you are met with the sounds of death, but in a sea of pitch black.
I've got dark vision.
You cannot see through it.
No! It is magical darkness.
Could I hit level 6?
I have a plan, but it requires level 6.
Maybe that fall knocks something loose.
I'm going to...
Like, we're not in combat, but kind of think of this like you are in combat.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Cry.
Okay. How's this work? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Is it okay if I?
No, it's fine. I was trying to decide whether I was going to do that or I was going to do something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to cast invisibility on myself and start walking in.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Your perception, you're going to make another perception, acrobatics, and dex save.
Okay.
And even if you didn't have disadvantage, you would have disadvantage right now.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one, what's perception?
Perception.
10.
Okay.
Acrobatics. 13. And dex saving throw. Oh, not bad. 13.
Okay.
It's rough.
Yep. Again, you make your way down, and you're not able to see anything, but you continue to move, and something clips you right in the shoulder. A bullet. You're not sure. It goes right through your shoulder. Stagger. You continue moving on as you then move, and something like you brush up against something as it then lunges and strikes as you get bitten by something.
Okay.
You're gonna take 5 more points of damage.
Okay.
And then you hear someone like through the ringing. You hear someone's chants, and you just move out of the way as you hear something go, and like something acidy just got in your general area, but you continue to move on, and you brazenly traverse through the sections of darkness before emerging on the other side near a set of descending stairs.
I am finishing my healing potion as I come out the
Got
other
it.
side.
Go ahead.
What do I roll?
Go
What do
ahead.
I roll? What do I roll?
Oh,
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
2d4 plus 2. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, 5.
I'm gonna cry.
All right.
Something.
All right.
Got
I
it?
toss the bottle down and keep going.
Got it.
it.
What you notice through the pockets of light is multiple barrels marked with the flying serpent symbol, identical to the one that broke and spilled the fine black powder on the main deck. A man with a serpent tattoo over one eye charges out from the shadows before being impaled by 2 black Damascus steel daggers. As he falls, you watch as they dissolve into smoke. Through the piles of cargo, you see the tail end of vibrant iridescent green feathers slip down the stairs. The man's arm, raised as he descends, summons and reforms the 2 daggers to the bracer on his left arm. In the deck below,
I'm gonna be this guy.
in the deck below, you hear the whirring gears added to the battle.
What do you do?
I'm following him. I have to.
Okay.
All right.
I'm looking around to see who all's around me right now. If I cast Healing Word on myself, am I going to draw attention to myself?
But you will break invisibility.
That's right, I'm invisible. Nope, gotta keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And to let you know, on the deck that you're on, you look back
And it's blackness.
black.
Yep. I'm gonna keep going. Fuck all that.
You ran through small pockets of light where.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me another stealth check. Because you broke that darkness, you're not at disadvantage because you're invisible.
That's true.
So you're rolling regular.
I love you.
13. Okay.
13?
Noted.
Okay. The aftermath left down here is nothing less than a bloodbath in an empty cargo hold, obviously where the Faire's mechanical floats were stored. Only a few of Manshun's men are left in the wake of their fallen brethren, slain by the Nimblewrights held here. Only 4 remain, standing with 2 of the twisted metal husks scattered and stained in a sea of red. The area here is fully open layout, minus the 2 rooms that house these Nimblewrights. You do not see any sign of Zord, but you do notice a set of stairs leading down to the far aft of the ship.
Okay.
Do you try to cut across?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception and acrobatics check. To try to make your way through this last little fight of Nimblewright.
Perception's an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh, it's even worse. 7
Okay.
for the acrobatics.
Dex.
And do I make a dex saving throw?
No dex saving throw.
Nope, not on this one.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
You only take 3 points.
No. I trust my dice.
Yep. 3
Dex
points.
3 points of
3
damage?
points. Yep.
I'll take it.
Yep.
What are you at?
I'm at 15.
Okay.
As you try to duck and move under one of the Zentarum duck, right, as a Nimblewright whose hand is a blade slashes and catches you right in the small of the back.
Good, keep going.
Yep.
Moving. You finally reach the lower deck where you see what looks to be a maze of ropes strung about like a spider's web. A few straw dummies are strewn about. The most damaged looks to be a dark female form adorned with a white wig. Emerging from a room on the left, you see the ridiculously yet fabulously dressed Commodore Zord. His eyes narrow and his ears perk up, looking intently around, seemingly making sure he is alone.
Get the nipple suit.
His eyes narrow and his ears perk up, looking intently around, seemingly to look directly at you. In your area,
Right. I'm going to...
with a flourish of his hands, he weaves them together like a web, and others, Regard Dustin!
Oh.
With that, you see a familiar shimmering of glittering light fill the area you're in.
I'm going to...
Dexterity saving throw from you.
I'm not going to. I want him to hit me.
Okay.
I drop my invisibility as I see him start casting. I'm like, whoa, Zord! And as he casts it and it goes over me, I'm like, Zord! I pull off the mask. It's me. You hired me.
I know you.
Yes. I
You
pulled out
came
my...
in with the Goliath noblewoman looking to buy one of my Latana constructs. But that isn't everything you've been up to, is it?
No, it is not.
Was all this your doing, or is it the other clever one? If so, you have Moxie. I like Moxie. So tell me, why are you here?
I'm here to tell you the truth. I need to explain to you what's going on. A lot of rumors have been passed, and I was coerced and forced to do it. The man who truly stole the stone is on board your ship, and he's here to plant it. And I pull out the stone, and he's given it to me to plant it on you to fill out the full story. The Rose is the one who betrayed you.
Make a deception check.
At disadvantage.
I know!
The day of 2020.
Hoocha, 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 lobster.
21.
Nice. Disadvantage.
I'm gonna pass out.
I know. My stress levels are high.
I've had too much coffee
I know
for
what's...
this.
He takes the stone.
I know what's going to happen to me if you find out, because he forced me into doing all of this. I know you'd torture me. This is my last chance at saving my own skin. I only ask for two things. For you to not kill me, and to get one of those nipple suits like you've got.
Way to break the tension.
This Rose, he sounds like a dangerous man. I admire his ability to surprise me and the balls he has. I do not know this Rose, but I will.
And I can tell you everything I know about him, but we cannot let his man on this ship leave.
Well, I tip my hat to him.
The ostentatious man with the cavalier goatee, bathed in red and flashy feathers, tips his hat to you. A shimmer washes over his form as everything fades to much darker colors. First, you notice all his reds change to deep charcoals and purples trimmed in actual gold leaf. His hat, still the same style but darker with a bright white large feather tucked into it. His cape, no longer feathers, but instead an iridescent purple lined in gold that shimmers like the rainbow of an oil slick. As he looks up to you, you now see a bald, slender, devilishly handsome, dark lavender gray skinned man with chiseled features and long pointed ears adorned with many gold piercings.
Yo!
The whole time.
Yeah, no, he's a name drow.
That's why he had all of them. Oh my god.
No, I want to hear.
He smiles at you from a bowed pose and a crooked smirk, staring up with one eye behind an eye patch.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jarlaxle Bainray, Pirate Commodore of the Sea Maidens Faire, leader of Bregandiarth, and ruler of Luskin. I assure you, Harold Hamilton, I will not kill you. In fact, you got this far, and Bregandiarth could use talents such as yours and your friend, if you survive, that is. I will find out who this Rose is and what his true game is, because I do not get surprised easily. And it actually excites me that I was able to be surprised tonight. Ooh.
The man places his hat back on his head, stepping back into his room that is permeated with the scent of lavender before continuing. He pulls a sealed letter from inside his jacket and hands it to you.
Give me.
And I will hide it.
Make sure your friend Neverember's son gets this. Tell him to deliver this letter to his friend and chosen of Mistra, and all debts will be paid. No hard feelings. Parting is such a sweet sorrow, Harold, but I believe the real fireworks, courtesy of the Black Network, are about to begin. It is important to me that she gets that letter, so I do suggest you get off this ship, and soon. Good luck.
I bow to him and say, it has been the utmost pleasure.
With that, he winks and walks over to a bookshelf beside a table with beautiful, intricate, purple tanzanite gemstones that are finely carved drow chess pieces. You see another folded up letter tucked under one of the gemstone game pieces before Jarlaxle pulls a book on a shelf that reveals a secret door that as it swings open. In the closet, the floor is a bright, polished brass that he taps his foot on 3 times, revealing a lift that now lowers him into the top of a secret submersible craft.
Yo.
As the lift seals, you hear him speaking to someone.
Captain Vaughn, I do think it is time we departed. May the Spider Queen find rest for the fallen amongst her webs.
As the craft departs, a magic shimmer vanishes and water begins to pour in.
What do you do?
You said what was the stuff in the room?
So you have, there's a bed, there's like hanging beads. Nothing seems like really, everything to you looks amazing.
There's a purple gemstone chess set.
Yeah, but these
and
two,
a letter.
Yeah,
I'll take
those
both
two
those
things.
things.
Okay,
Got it?
Noted.
Got it?
Yes,
I'll give you
we have a
that.
chest set
Told
now.
him to steal it. You're so good to us.
Okay.
If I make it out, I'm going to read this shit.
Okay.
And the hole that the water's pouring out is there where he went down, and it's filling up fast. What do you do?
We're outside city limits?
No.
No. So the dragon could not get here.
Okay, where that part is, you are outside of.
Okay.
But like law jurisdiction, you're not outside of.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have to go back out. I'll leave.
Where do you go? Do you try to go back up?
I'm gonna look for another
Sorry.
exit. I'm gonna look for another exit. Is there another way out?
The only way out.
Make a
is the way-
perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. 8.
8. There's this hole that's gushing, and there's the
Stairs you came down.
Stairs you came down.
There's no guarantee that the dragon will be there or will notice compared to the fireworks. I'm shaking. That's why my voice is doing that. I will go. I gotta go back up. I gotta go back up.
Okay.
Fuck. I'll head back up.
Make a perception check.
16.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad.
Yep. Okay.
16.
16. As you go to leave, you hear. As you turn, like you're in the room still, and you hear that.
He's not there yet, but you hear him like as you hear others being cut down.
Is there a door to this room?
To this room?
Yes.
No, it is.
A beaded curtain.
No. So, if you're talking about the stairwell is open, as all they are in all ships. There is 2 or 3 doors here.
Oh, yeah,
One
then-
is the bedroom. One is a guest bedroom that you've quickly opened, looking, and one seems to be like a privy, and the rest seems to be like an open combat
There is-
training area.
So in the room he's in,
Oh,
his room is a beaded curtain.
Okay.
yeah,
I'm going to. Is there a chair in here?
yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to drag the chair out.
Okay.
I don't see him, right? I
No.
don't see the Harlequin yet.
Not
Nope.
yet.
I'm going to set it next to one of the doors that's closed.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm going to open that door as if that chair has always been in here.
Okay.
I'm going to yell, "He's in here!"
Okay.
All right. Make a.
Deception.
Yep.
Yep.
21.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Are you going to wait? Or are you going to?
I'm waiting for him to come down.
Okay.
All right. Then I need you to make me 3 d20 rolls. I need you to write the number down. Remember it. Don't tell us what it is, and we'll get it from you later. As we are now going to take a
What is
break.
this, a magic trick? Write it
Yep.
down. Remember
Okay,
it.
I'll do it.
So everyone, hope you've had a wonderful time.
I'm so stressed out right now.
But we should
Yep. So I know you've seen the prompt in the chat so far. We are giving away a set of amethyst level up dice. So go ahead and enter #giveaway if you have not done so already into the chat, and yeah, we will be pulling a winner at the end of the episode tonight. So
Do people have to be online at the time of the drawing?
no,
Okay.
nope. As long as you're entered, should be good. And we will message you via Twitch to get all your information, all that fun stuff. So, all right, we'll be back in about 10 or 15.
Yep.
And we're back.
Against all odds.
Everybody's still at the table.
Pleasant.
So we started our night with a hot date. Double
Hot date.
A fun revelry in Lliira's night at the Sea Maidens Faire. And then caught an unexpected dance with Vaas and Vinley. Before heading over to some Harlequin shenanigans.
The jerk.
As the Harlequin, who was once 3 strings, or I guess still is 3 strings,
No, he's not anymore.
Assholes.
made their way and snuck onto the eye catcher, where Harold snuck away as the Harlequin went on a killing spree to hunt down Commodore Zord, where he tripped and fumbled his way down the stairs a couple times, getting nicked and cut and blown up here or there,
Just a little. you know.
but finally making his way down to confront the Commodore and put on a deception of, this was all the rose. I've been coerced by the rose to give you the stone, and gave Commodore Zord the first of the 2 fake stones of Golor. After that, Commodore Zord actually seemed very impressed by the ruse, tipped his hat, revealing himself to be none other than Jarlaxle Bainray, a drow uniquely dressed, very similar to his human alter ego, I guess, but with blacks and purples and golds. And as he gave a letter to Harold to give to Renair, to give to one of Renair's friends, he left on a submersive craft, and the ship began filling with
Seawater.
Woo! Harold, hearing the chilling laughter of the Harlequin leading down here, sets a ruse of come this way as he prepares a plan as we make our way.
Back to the beach.
Damn it!
How are we supposed to follow that?
Let's
Throw them
find
actually
out.
good.
Oh God.
So, finding yourselves back on the beach, after not being able to find Harold, but also enjoying the revelries of the explosions lighting up the sky, you notice that it's all dulling out the sounds of everything and everyone attending the fair. You're kind of all just enraptured and engrossed in it all. It's been about an hour since the fireworks began, and you see Vinley and Vaas strolling up out of a carriage.
Guys?
Hey.
Oh,
How are
hey.
you?
Finley? Boss?
Good.
Or Bill, I guess he would say. Not
Yeah.
Boss, he would say Bill.
Tall, dark, and handsome, it's a pleasure as always.
Hello, you.
And your date, Miss Gallinodale?
Oh, hi.
You are so coy.
Thank you.
So, we enjoying ourselves?
I'm having a lovely night.
Yeah.
Nothing erstwhile happening?
No, I want a token for Gariel.
She got me this stress sponge.
I got this doll that reminds me of Harold.
It does look a lot like Harold.
It looks like if he was
Yes.
a pirate.
Yeah, yes. it
Speaking
is.
of which, do you guys
Totally.
know where Harold was performing? Because I thought he was going to be down here, but I haven't seen him. Apparently, these are just all Zord's men.
Maybe it's a different ship.
I don't know.
Because we're on like what, the firecracker?
The Hellraiser.
The Hellraiser, sorry.
Yeah.
And then maybe it's on the
Heartbreaker?
island.
Heartbreaker.
Eye catcher? The eye catcher's out there. You're thinking of the Heartbreaker.
The Heartbreaker. I knew the Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
This is just too much fun. Please tell me what the third ship is called now.
The Heartbreaker?
You done spoiled it.
Sorry. I do that a lot.
Well,
Have you guys had a nice night?
It's been interesting.
Felt alive.
That's good.
You done anything to enjoy the Joybringers night?
We danced.
can I roll perception and try to see if I can see
I
from here what's
can
going on with
dance,
either of
yeah.
the other ships?
Well, there's the two ships that are right here, and then there's all of the floats that are happening, and then there's the really dark ship. It's you can at disadvantage.
Which ship are you trying to look?
Well, I mean, if he's on this one, then he's probably on the Heartbreaker, but I didn't know if I can see what's going on over there.
Over the
Yeah.
hour, you guys have looked around at
And
both
he's not
ships.
on either ship.
No.
Maybe he's on the island catcher.
No, he wouldn't be out there because there's no festival out there.
There isn't?
No, it's all the way out there. People can't get out to it.
Yeah, why would he be in mine? Yeah.
Well, there are. It's not just happening here. Festivities are happening throughout the city.
Oh.
But where
Well,
did
why
he
don't-
say?
Why don't
Who's
we
gonna be on the
just,
ship?
hey, V, why don't we just enjoy the festival and we'll catch up with him later?
I mean, this is the only place with mimes, right? I thought
Let's catch up with him later. It's okay. We're all having fun at the festival.
okay.
He's honestly just probably out somewhere earning some gold.
Oh, maybe he went back to that place where we met all the ladies of the evening.
No, he would have met up.
Can I roll an insight on Gariel
So,
when she says that?
It's been.
Sure.
I've had a wonderful time. So
What?
I miss Harold too. I
But-
understand.
Yeah.
Well,
You're on a date.
oh, no, I'm sorry. It's.
I mean, it's okay. I understand.
That's not
I mean,
what I meant. I'm just worried. I just get worried about him because I know he gets, he and Three
Gets
Strings have
into
been
a lot
known to
of
get
trouble.
mixed up in a lot of dumb shit. To be quite frank.
That's fair.
To be quite frank, and knowing that they're going to perform somewhere and not seeing them anywhere is
maybe,
unlike Harold because usually he's the one everyone's looking at.
well, maybe they decided to go elsewhere to, well, do what they do and cause shit.
I wonder if they're causing a heck of trouble for
But they were hired.
Durnan. Is that his name?
Oh, from the yawning portal?
Yeah. that-
Probably.
I
I can't imagine him being happy with anything Harold's doing.
something just doesn't feel right. That's all.
No, I know, but he's a big boy. He can take care of himself, and we will see him when we see him.
Okay.
Come with me. Let's go get. You got to try this pink drink. Come with me.
Oh, okay.
We'll be
This
right back.
may be a bit. And tell me if this is meta or not, but I'm looking over at Rainier. Does he know what Matt's doing tonight?
Oh yeah, because he's a harper too.
Can I make an insight?
That
check
would
on
be
that?
that would be really hard to insight because he hasn't really gleaned anything. But you could like,
Yeah.
ask him, or
I don't want to do it here because we're right next to Zord's men. But if I have an opportunity, I'd like to pull him off to the side. Then
there's plenty of areas, especially in all the hustle
Okay.
and bustle, and everybody's just kind of enraptured in they're in their own
Gotcha.
worlds.
I got you. So I take a second and say, Rainier, can you come with me for a moment, please?
Sure. What's up, Bill?
You do know what Matt's doing tonight, right?
No.
It's don't harpers usually share missions with one
Oh,
another?
no, actually, we don't.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Apologies.
all right.
I don't know if that's secretive or not.
If he is doing something like that, it didn't involve me. I don't know.
Understood. I'm back in.
So I take her, drag her over to the pink drink cart.
Okay.
I'm going to order 6 drinks, 3
3
gold.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
So I hand over 3 gold.
Okay.
And as we're standing there and he's prepping them, okay, I'm worried about Harold too, but I have an idea.
Okay.
I gave you that paper bird. Did you write a letter to your mother with it?
Not yet.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah.
Write a letter to Harold and send it, and it'll fly in the direction where he is.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea. Okay. Hey, dude. And then I write, hey, dude. And
Is that all it says?
and I fold it.
Does it just say, hey, dude?
I
He scribbles out a hey dude. Pull that sucker up, go.
All right.
You have to put
Off
it-
it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
and off the bird goes.
Did you put
I will say that-
address?
No, you don't have to. You put the person's name on it, and it goes to them.
She said she just wrote, hey, dude.
She wrote Harold on it. I
Harold.
would have made her write Harold on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
And it goes, and we see it.
hold on. Over the hour, you could have continued to look not only for Harold but for clues on the manhunt. If you want to make another roll on that,
Oh, yeah.
still at disadvantage.
Not yet.
Not you. You're regular.
Don't even know what you're doing.
Nope. No, this is before you arrived.
It's what, perception?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, but...
4. Oh, no.
Nope.
10.
8.
Nope.
This is my second pink drink.
Okay. Is everybody drinking their pink drink?
No.
Yes.
I come back with
And
them.
that could have happened at. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. During that hour.
Yep.
While we were
No.
standing there,
Uh-huh.
Gariel and I, Vinley just looks up at the Heartbreaker, looks at her and goes, "Did you enjoy the predatory animals?"
Wow. God damn.
Personally, I prefer the prey.
Hold on. There we go.
I love that dude. That's a great show. Hey, dude. Did
Sure. I did. The hippogriff was my favorite. I just love its wings.
I don't know what a hippogriff is.
Make a nature check.
Here we go. Wait, aren't there writers? Don't we know about the writers?
That's
No,
very
Griffins.
fair.
Griffins.
Oh, Griffins. Okay.
Nature, you said?
Mm-hmm.
14?
Buckbeak.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you would have liked the giant poisonous snakes.
Subtle.
I may have if I saw any.
Oh, are there none?
Might be a few lingering about. Oh, look, our drinks have arrived.
I love it.
I'm assuming that I was able to like find a tray or something.
Yeah, they'll give you whatever.
Carrying.
These are amazing. They're pink drinks.
I take it
If
Okay.
it's pink, it's good to drink.
and I drink it.
All right. Renee will take one.
You don't want yours?
No, you can have it.
Okay.
Oh
no. Something bad.
And that's how Rainier exploded.
It's Constitution saving, right?
No.
No, it's
roll
a
a
D6.
Just a D6.
What?
You just roll a d6.
Roll a D6. That's it.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna roll on my
Roll a
bone,
Constitution
my
saving
bone
throw.
die.
Okay.
Solid.
Does it count if we're just sipping it?
Yes.
One.
Shit.
All right. Make a con save.
Oh, hell yeah,
What's
make
your
a
con
con save.
Wait, I gotta add my con save to it. Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
That's a 3.
2. Make a con save.
Oh, shit.
I got a
Yeah,
mighty
no,
3.
13.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
What did you get? Renee also rolled a 1.
Best festival ever.
Okay. What? 13 on your total. Okay.
Yeah,
con
my
save?
total is 13.
Okay. It's a lot stronger than the.
Boston, the
It's
drunken
strong.
party.
You see him take a drink, and then it's like he just took 3 shots of pixie piss. Super elated, but he is plastered.
Oh no.
You're a little drunk. You're feeling very tipsy. You're a little drunk. Feeling very tipsy.
Not like drunk. You feel very good.
How
That
do I
was
feel?
stronger than I expected.
Yeah, strong.
No effect.
It's the
Oh,
paint
yeah.
But
drink.
it was a lot stronger than. But
Yes.
like a very strong like fruity mixed drink.
I also weigh like
Renee's
90
like-
pounds.
He kind of leans over, I guess to you because you're the closest to him. Do you think she's like really in love with Harold? Because I mean, not being quiet at all.
I put my hand
Because she
on
has talked about him the entire time, and I really like her.
Not talk about
Okay.
Only about him up the
Harold's
last
her
5
best friend. She talks about you like really awkwardly and nervously. I think she likes you. Y'all are gonna get married.
Well, I didn't even ask yet.
It's okay. I know because I know the truth of things.
Whoa,
I know.
that's brilliant.
I slowly back away from the drunk party. I'll while they're all getting drunk.
I'm
everybody-
tipsy, thank you.
Okay.
That, yeah.
Tipsy.
Tipsy.
I'll make a quick scan the area for Harold.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Do I see which direction my paper bird went?
I'm about to get to that.
Thank you.
20.
Okay.
I'm about to go to it.
As you are
Dirty.
looking and you are looking, you notice it actually is fluttering to the ships. And you're like, oh, maybe we missed him. Maybe he's in the lower deck. That's weird because they're kind of closed off. And then you see it continue on.
Oh.
Past the ships.
This is while they're getting drinks, correct?
This is like
like
as you're like
Oh,
you're
okay.
signing it,
Yeah.
drinks
So
come,
we watched it
cool,
as it.
goes off.
Yeah, Vee's very used to alcohol not affecting her.
Yeah.
I would be watching this for the bird. I would have kept my eyes on the bird. if
Okay.
that's- Okay.
That's fine. You can make a perception check because you walked away to get the drinks you
No,
were
she
signing.
came with
Yep.
me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And as you all enjoy the revelries, most are enamored with their heads aimed high, admiring the beautiful arraignments of colors and sparkling manifesting in glorious displays of alchemy and magic. Amongst the displays are mostly the colors and holy symbol designs of the Joybringer herself. Images of figures explode into view and linger as magic causes them to join together and dance among the stars. As you begin to look at and see what's going on, you feel a hand in yours.
You also notice this.
Okay.
And she leans over to you and goes, Sugar, now don't be alarmed, but I believe we're about to have company. Be a dear and take one of my dainty blades I have tucked into my garter. I see you are without a weapon. We can't have a pretty thing like you not being dressed for the party. Might want to let our friends know to aim their eyes towards the ship. And as you are all looking towards the ship, your eyes are focused on that bird, and it's flying past both ships out into the harbor. And you're watching it too, as you see men start climbing over the railing of one of the ships. And as you're looking towards the ship,
You see a large number of ne'er-do-wells pouring over the railings and cutting down through the rigging and begin attacking everyone on board. You watch as patrons are being cut down left and right, with the crew members jumping in to defend the ship. The violence is almost a sickening juxtaposed to the dazzling displays of colors just above. A small thunderous blast breaks out from the ship, emanating from the tip of one of the silver wands. The jarring sound pulls attention from the crowd in hopes of more firework displays, which is quickly ruined by the fear of bloodshed, sending them all into panic as they begin to run in every direction. An older
woman runs past you all before immediately stopping in front of you, Vee. As you watch her rapidly age, screaming out in pain, her skin sinks in and clings to her bones. Her hair turns deathly white, eventually becoming nothing more than a decaying husk. Hold on. You look up to see her life being sucked away by the energy pouring out of a softball-sized crystallized eye before it turns to dust and crumbles away. Holding a hand outreached towards you, where the eye once was, is a man with a face covered by a beholder tattoo snarling in your direction.
Ew! As Renarius kind of says
We all needed that right now.
And
everybody roll initiative.
I was gonna ask to cast
You can
Mage
roll
Armor.
Arcana, yeah.
I would
No,
also like
Mage
to roll
Armor.
Arcana.
Okay.
I haven't casted it yet.
When she tells
Yep,
me to
Matt,
take
please.
that, when she tells me to take that dagger, I'm taking that dagger.
Okay, fair.
Uh-oh. See, you're in a good way, right?
Oh, that's not terrible. Let me guess. You rolled a 15.
Sure.
Actually,
Now it's
Arcana is 18.
Oh.
I'm definitely hoping
Can
the
you get us,
dragons in
hey
that
Sam,
wall.
can you get us a notepad and pens? Thank you.
No, I'm not,
Watch
I'm
out,
not banking
watch out.
on it, but worst case.
Where am I going?
Oh
Where am I
my
going?
It's open.
goodness gracious.
That is a lot.
oh my god.
Wow.
Just as a side note, I got a 23 on Arcana.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate you.
yeah. Okay.
I got an 18.
Here, I'm
Hold on.
Oh.
There's a
Let
closet
go.
in the closet.
Ah.
Wow,
That's
wow.
nice.
Very nice.
I dig this
You
studio.
guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. Where am
I have no.
I? Oh, we're up there.
I know you have it, what am I?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so it was an innervation ray. Okay, it's a necrotic ray.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, an innervation ray?
Yes.
The
The man did not cast it.
yeah, I know. I know.
He's holding a crystallized eye that crumpled to dust as he did it.
So
Well, at
he
least
crumbled
it's
to dust
dusty.
or the eye crumbled?
The
The
eye
eye.
he was holding.
The eye.
He went.
Okay.
But the eye crumbled to
Where
dust.
are we?
Okay, we got to roll as well.
I don't think we're on there yet.
No, y'all are not on the ship. Y'all are definitely on the shore.
Right.
No, I
but
think that's
we're
the
not
ship.
placed on the map yet.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
you're placed on the
what
map
I'm
at all.
saying.
Oh.
It's sparkling.
They're pretty.
Okay.
Do a sparkle.
Wait, would pulling something out of her garter be like first base?
Only if you cut it.
Oh, okay.
There might have been a reason why she asked you to do that. And didn't just hand it to you.
Right.
Get off my guard. You could just hand it. Just get it.
I should have said cougar.
Just get
Oh,
I
that
should
would
have
have
said
been
Oh, you
cougar.
should have said
Yeah.
cougar.
I know, but I'm just
The jerk store.
so I can have it up when I
Sure, what a cougar.
Okay, 25 to 20.
I'm sleeping with
Oh,
your
initiative. Oh shit.
I'm double digits.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
I'm not. So.
The first time ever.
Gonna cry.
What are the effects of intoxicated when you're in
Yeah.
combat?
Well, we're just tipsy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
only
no,
one.
I'm worried about him.
Well, I'll take care of this. This is
Oh,
my
actually, he
first
should be
rodeo.
at disadvantage. Okay.
This is a fun
Disadvantage.
rodeo.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, 25 to 20. Okay.
That's funny. Devin, what ship
Okay.
are we in front of?
This is the one with the carnival people. This is
It
going
would
to
be the Hellraiser.
The Hellraiser.
Yep, the Heartbreaker
Yeah,
is the
the
one
firecracker.
with the menagerie. Yep. All right, 20 to 15.
15.
16.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Oh,
Thank you, I think.
All right. 15 to 10.
11.
Hey,
let me nut cheese.
Double digits, baby.
and you got a weapon. How about that?
Yeah.
Owie,
So do you.
owie, owie.
I came with a weapon.
I'm gonna save it for y'all. I
Hold
got
on.
a 9.
You're
I just rolled
prepared.
For,
Okay,
For a
Oh,
fight,
here. I just rolled one. So
got it. Yeah.
that's perfect because that.
And
Yep.
then start getting a substitute
And then
pizza.
go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair.
As that's all being figured
Not
out,
so bad.
where would y'all like to be?
10 to 5.
9.
I would say we're probably milling around
I figured
in front
we
of the
were-
dock
Yeah.
because we were
Like where that green tip
You
is.
guys have left the ships a while ago.
right, but
Yeah.
I'm saying we were probably standing right there because it seems like the logical place we would have come off and met up with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
They came from this side.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
that
then
was
we'd
their
be in
carriage.
Yeah, so they would be
Oh, okay,
leaving
then
this
we're
way.
probably there.
Yeah. Okay.
in the clearing of people.
Would you want help?
And I'm standing next to
Oh my god.
Vajradah.
Don't need a second, just take a second.
Do not put me next to that woman. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Dude, her mini's even hot.
Okay.
All right, so this is the one that pointed at V.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Got it. And with that,
So the old woman ran in front of V and got hit by the ray.
So she basically soaked it for V.
She body blocked
That's what that should be.
his attack against
Unintentionally,
V.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that's an enemy.
That's
hey,
That guy's like, I am not letting go.
don't you take my kiosk!
Don't leave me with him.
Yep.
Look at the size
All
of
right,
that guy.
let's get this party started.
No!
It's going to be
Don't measure that.
Mother.
Saesha, Vinley, and Vaas.
Yep.
That's-
As all of a sudden a kiosk is picked up and thrown at you by
That's it.
what appears to be a half ogre who has a golden ring pierced in one tusk and a giant beholder tattoo on his belly.
Oh, he's
I-
gonna
As
die.
he yells out, "Find stone, kill betrayers," as he points to all of you.
Whack.
I don't even know who you are.
I've never met you.
So, what are we rolling? Dex
Dex,
save?
Dex
It
save.
is a dex save.
Oh, no.
I would never hang out with such fashion don'ts.
Oh, hey, 16!
All right.
No,
Wow.
22. Nice.
natural one.
All right.
What are we rolling?
Rare, it
Dex
happens.
save.
Oh, a dex.
Not you.
save.
You're not. You're
Oh,
not.
not me. I was like, I didn't think I was going.
Is that with your Dex modifier?
Well, I mean, it's a
Your save
natural one.
modifier? Yeah,
Natural
but you
one.
still add your.
No, it's a
Oh.
critical fail. So
Oh, no. They're
Yeah.
Fifth, not in fifth
I'm
edition.
pretty sure it's natural one's a critical fail, right?
No, you still add
You're
your
going to take
modifier
22
to it in
points
fifth
of
edition.
bludgeoning damage.
Can I uncanny dodge
Y'all are
that?
going to take 11. You absolutely can uncanny dodge that.
Sweet.
Wait,
You'll also take 11.
I didn't.
You
You
don't.
weren't
It
in the
was
radius,
three
you
of
don't
us.
take any
You got
damage.
hit with a
I didn't
kiosk.
realize I wasn't near you guys.
Yep.
You are. It's just that the kiosk only landed on 3 of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
it has a
Got it.
5-foot
Do you want to
radius.
roll? I'll give it. You sure?
It could
Okay.
cut your head as it goes over.
I'm just surprised because I'm a
That's
large
not how the
target.
rules work.
He's like, yeah, large people unite.
So he walks up, he throws that. Who's next?
After that is Renair.
Are you listening here?
Don't move.
As soon as it hits, look out! I just got him.
As I pull myself up, I'm inwardly incensed. Say nothing.
As he. I don't have a weapon. Right. He just starts looking around, looking for something, and you see his vision is just blurry.
Rainier,
Yeah, that's my name.
pocket sand.
Pocket sand. He takes leans down, picks up some sand, and puts it in his pocket.
Yes.
God.
I got
Oh wow, that's a
something.
really good roll on disadvantage.
Oh wow.
So a natural 20 and an 18 on the die.
Hell yes.
As he does that, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, right," and he starts like stumbling his way.
Oh no.
And he's just gonna go straight to the fucker god.
Hey, you better go get him.
20 man.
You better go get your man.
Oh, no.
Bonus
Talking
action.
is a
Was,
free action, right?
Yeah.
Renee, stop!
he goes there and you watch as he's like going towards Jacked.
No, Renee,
No.
no.
That's what. No, he needs
This way.
That's where he's
He's not going. He didn't go towards the ogre. He went
going-
towards.
He's going.
There, there,
He went
right.
past the ogre.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's going to get a weapon from
Yes,
Jack.
yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want him to get out of range.
Now seems like a good time for some target practice.
Boss.
Sweet. Pulling myself up, having slipped or not noticed a cart fall on me, apparently. I'm right there. This dude is the one who casted the spell, correct?
Yes, the red. Man.
Yep.
Okay. I move around and behind him. And I'm going to say I'm going to say out loud as I'm doing this, first of all, I'm assuming these guys are Xanathar. Say, Xanathar in the courtyard! Scream it as loud as I possibly can so that the guards hear.
Okay.
And then to anyone, either Gariel, Saesha, or Vee, I say, to me! And try to get them to flank with me. But I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay.
But you're moving to attack
That
the
should hit.
ogre?
The caster.
No, the caster.
Oh, the caster.
I have a better chance of taking him out in one shot.
Yeah.
22 to hit. I'm assuming that hits. We don't know.
There's no telling
We
anymore.
never
Oh,
know
sorry.
anymore,
Yeah.
yeah.
22 to hit.
22 for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, definitely hits. That's what I need to know.
Yep.
14 points of damage on the first attack.
All right. You come up and like definitely
the caster.
pull your dagger out of its hiding place and just bring it up right behind and pierce him straight in the back of the neck. It comes out of the front of his neck. And he,
Nice.
Boss has got
Never
the
mind.
castle.
Is he dead?
oh, he's down.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was going to say, I'm on the
Having
ogre anyway.
done that and overestimated my own ability. Underestimated,
My
yeah.
body drops, you see Vaas's face behind it.
Never mind. Where's the nearest enemy?
It's pure chaos. Everybody's running around. I cannot tell you.
Understood. Move behind the cart.
Okay.
If I've got the motion left without
You have.
using
I think
bonus
you have
action.
10 movement left.
Yep. So
Go,
you can
go.
move there.
Bonus action, hide.
Okay. Do it. Roll stealth.
Not the best, but 12.
Did. So let's cross his name out.
Okay. And Gariel goes, our drunken friend seems to have the right idea. I'm going to make sure everybody else is armed. V, take down our big friend if you don't mind.
And Gariel is going to be using the help action from a distance.
She's a bad fucking bastard.
So you can roll at your attack with advantage. You do not have to use reckless.
Fuck.
All right. I won't use reckless then. Hells yeah.
And
Raging
she moves over.
And she looks to be headed towards a game where it has this big tall pillar and there's a bell at the top and there's a
Oh,
big
strength
mall at the
game.
bottom.
So, all I got on me is pocket sand.
I hand you a dagger.
Okay. Not hand axe.
Your
but
one
hey.
dagger.
Yep.
Okay. You're pretty
Alright.
sure you know where Gariel's going?
Hey,
Yep.
I don't know what my hit DC is for daggers.
It'll be.
It's
It'll be
just-
the
it'll
same.
be the
as
same.
the
Yep, you
other
can-
hand
yep.
axe and javelin?
Yep.
Okay.
Your damage is just a D4.
Yeah.
Damage
So-
is just 1d4? Okay.
Yep, that's daggers.
Yep.
Yeah, that's, well, then I might as well punch him in the face because my fist is the same amount of damage as a dagger.
You add your strength to your dagger.
Yeah, and you're raging.
It,
It
it's
will
not raging
It
yet.
will technically.
if you
It will
rage.
technically be more to use the dagger.
Okay. Alright, I'll use
Yep.
the dagger.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright. So that's going to be 21 to hit.
I believe that hits the ogre.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a big target.
So
It does. It does.
I throw a dagger at him.
You throw it.
I do, but I'm
Okay,
going to try
then you're
just
Wait,
really
you're
injure him.
Throwing
I don't
it,
wanna
or are
kill
you
him.
stabbing him?
Okay, non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal damage.
No problem.
And I'm going to roll a
D4 plus your
Strength modifier.
strength modifier.
Okay.
No, don't.
I know.
That's going to be this one,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, not the saving. So that's
it's one,
6.
Okay. 6
Sorry.
damage.
Been
Got
a
it.
second.
Good.
So, yep, you throw the dagger and it goes end over end and it hits because you're not used to throwing daggers, it hits the butt end, but it hits him right between the eyes.
Hell yeah.
You also
And the dagger drops to the ground in front of him.
you also see her pull something else out of tucked away in her jacket. As she begins making her way towards that, she ties it off real low to one of the kiosks and runs it over to where she is and ties it off that. She goes, "If you don't mind, make somebody come this way."
On it.
That's going to be her bonus and action.
Yep, and it is now their turn. All right, so we'll go with Finley. You watch as this man right here pulls out a crystallized eye, points it at you.
Yep. Beep,
Is he
beep.
casting a spell?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
D6.
Cool. Glad I
Got
can
it.
use that spell that
I
I
have
have.
a question just for planning.
That's amazing.
So glad that everyone
Are all
doesn't
these
cast.
people facing the direction they're facing, or have they all turned to scatter away?
It doesn't matter. There's no
it's
facing.
important.
Yeah.
There's no facing. in
There's no
D&D.
facing. It just
Okay.
they're there and they're gonna be
I
running
just
around.
need to know if people are looking in my direction. It's going to determine what I do.
People are looking in your direction.
They're looking in every direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
All right.
yes.
Thank you.
And there's also chaos on the ship as well.
That's impossible.
Okay, make a strength saving throw.
6.
Okay.
Right. You are thrown.
15 feet away.
15. Boom.
You hit anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You skid to a start, but your speed is now halved.
Okay.
As you just get this force hits you, and you just kind of skid onto the sand and kind of catch yourself and look up, and you watch as the eye crumbles to dust. Boom. Target Renair with that.
Fighter's gonna be already.
I'm gonna finally hit all of them.
Okay.
I know what they look like, but
Everyone close your eyes.
You hit, yeah.
oh, there's the one. All right, there it is. That one.
Yeah. That's good.
Yep.
And Renair's gonna make a save.
Oh, and then I see the other one.
Yep.
And then
I knew that little fucker.
I know, right?
He had a bald head, so I was like,
and we'll say Saesha.
Okay.
Okay, hold
Can
on.
you save?
All right, so sorry, but it has to move around kiosk, so those two.
Yeah,
are fine.
that's
that
fine.
One's not, yeah, that one doesn't move.
Yep.
Was that
Okay,
one?
so I don't have to do anything.
No,
Oh, no,
you
you
still
do.
do.
Okay.
He was
Oh,
just.
he's in range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What am I doing a save for?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry, thought I
What do
missed
you
it.
have?
Dexterity saving throw.
No, not Dex.
I felt the same way about strength.
Oh.
No.
No.
Is that another one?
Nope.
All
That's
right,
a 4.
A 4. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
3 technically.
Your keen mind is gone.
Oh yeah, 3. No, 4.
hear that?
It's a 4. I
Oh,
rolled a
wow.
5. Yep, I
What?
got it.
Your keen mind dropped.
Gone.
Ooh.
You get hit with this ray, and you instantly
Okay.
in silence.
Do
In
I
your head.
still feel the stone on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Still feel
Yep.
it.
They just
and then
severed my attunement
Renair's.
to it.
Renair is same thing.
And I saw that beam come out from behind those
Which
wagons,
means they know
correct?
I have it.
Yes.
Devin, Dustin?
What?
I saw the beam come
Yes.
out from behind those wagons.
Yep.
Yes. So you all did see where they came from. One came from behind those wagons, and the other came from this side of the thoroughfare. So they seem to be coming from all different directions.
That's the second one because he gets hit with 2.
Okay. Ooh.
Wow. Disadvantage.
Yeah, lucky son of a bitch.
I know.
So the first ray slams into Renair that looks identical to the one that attacks Saesha, and it staggers him as you see a thin black beam shoot past him. Very similar to the one that took out the woman.
I'll take half though.
It clips him in the shoulder. And yep. Boom, boom. As you watch a little bit of Renair's,
as he goes, oh, that's not nice.
and you see a little streak of gray form across his hair. So 14, so 7.
Don't worry, that's about to happen.
Right?
Yeah, Rainier.
Shut the fuck up. Like, seriously.
All right.
All right. That is
Not yet.
Venley.
I run around the wagon that way to where Vaas is because he got a 12 and I have a passive of 16.
Did you move here? Or up next to him?
Up to him
Okay.
and point around the wagon to show him the guy standing there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hand him a healing potion.
Okay.
Oh, you're the best.
That was magnificent.
Amazing.
That was brilliant.
Vaas is probably like the first time someone listened.
I've had that for a
What did you
very
get?
long time.
Boss will remember this.
What?
Boss
initiative?
will
Yeah.
remember
Boss
that.
likes this.
Okay.
Or 12 or
What is
13?
handing him back?
She would have gone
Yep.
before.
Yep. Yep.
Or no, it was 11.
I know,
I got an
got it.
11.
Yeah. So
Dustin.
technically you would have gone before Benny.
Yep.
So what are you doing now?
What is handing him that potion?
Free action.
Okay, then I am going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Mm-hmm.
And how much movement did I use to get there?
25.
25.
Right? No, you were here. Right.
Yeah. No, I think
5,
she
10,
used
15.
Oh, okay, then I'm out of movement. Then I will cast Vampiric Touch on myself and get ready to run around.
Okay.
Got it.
You roll damage. Understand?
Saesha, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to get the attention of the big guy,
Okay.
and I'm going to run forward 15 feet so that I'm kind of in the middle.
I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at him and just loud enough for him to hear me. You want it? Come and get it.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
And
Go ahead and make me a
Persuasion
check.
or intimidation.
Your choice.
persuasion. Actually, there may be. Yeah, persuasion. 15.
Okay.
15.
Noted.
Okay.
I'm a ways away. Do I hear
And then
this?
do you keep moving?
No. She said only for
Yes.
him.
If he starts, I'm holding my movement for him to start to come after me.
Okay.
And if he does, I'm running towards that line.
Okay. You cannot hold half.
You can't move. You can't hold movement.
Well, you can hold. Yeah, you hold your action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad. Yeah.
yeah,
That's your
what I
action
wanna
is
do.
hold. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, he starts to move. 'Cause
Okay.
It's his turn now.
Okay, I'm
And so-
basically leading him towards that line,
Yep.
and I'm going to intentionally fall and roll under it.
It's too
It's
low.
low. You would have
but
to go
Too low?
over it.
Okay.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
she pointed it out to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's gonna go.
Just gonna throw that person on the ground as he goes right here, and we'll.
I got it.
I'm not here
Here we
to
go.
kill.
He's going to make.
I want to kill.
Yep. You watch as he runs and trips a line as all of a sudden there is this just high, intense flash and a bah! Right in his face.
Yes. And he fails, and so he is blind and deaf.
Awesome.
He's like, I got let down!
As you see him trip, and then something she tied it to flung it straight at him, and that she rigged up crashes in his face and causes a flashbang.
Nice.
Super fucking cool.
Flashbang.
That's Renair.
That's not the end of his turn, though.
Yep.
So he's going to swing
Yes.
wildly. Is anybody near him, including patrons?
Renair, patrons, and Guriel.
So 3. So I'm gonna roll a
Four.
d4.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll 4.
1.
Your
It's
fiance
Renair.
died
No, it's not. It's patron.
Patron. Okay.
Mhm.
He's gonna swing at disadvantage.
right there. He's in
the line of fire.
this
Hits.
stance.
All right. Dead.
Blue.
Yep.
Damn.
No, that,
You saw him swing wildly out towards you. Rainier kind of ducks, as a few others duck. And
One patron's like, huh, and just head just
Jesus.
Oh.
gets shattered.
Who's?
A patron,
Random
just
person.
Yeah, just
random
a
person having, yep. Gets just his head gets Gallaghered.
I don't like that.
Probably all over V.
Ew.
That was a
No,
good
she's
time
far
to
enough
rage.
away.
He's only like 5
You know,
feet.
you tried to be nice
It's
to
a
him,
splatter.
and now he's killing people.
Not the guy whose head
She was
exploded.
10 feet away
Alright.
from him.
How many?
Over.
That
I don't
knife.
know about that
Covered in brains.
Pick up the
I
knife you
do.
threw
You're
that
mean.
fell where you threw it, and then feed it to him.
Send her into
Two
a
stabs instead of one throw.
All right, yeah. So that brings us to Renair. Renair's gonna, kind of pulls up a dagger, grabs the second one. He's bloody terrible.
Renair, don't go anywhere.
As he turns around and goes, "Oh hey, yeah!" As he stabs at the
Beholder.
beholder.
That's staring him in the
Yeah, he's
face.
like, "Oh, I hate beholders."
Wait, there's a beholder here?
It's on his stomach.
Oh, okay. I didn't see
Tattoo
that.
on his stomach as he stabs at the stomach.
The mouth is
Go
his belly
for the
button.
big eye.
Me belly button!
Actually, 18.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Hey, all right.
Hell yes.
Pass me some of that exhaustion luck, buddy.
And he'll get sneak attack.
Is he a drunk
Yeah.
Oh, he swashbuckler.
I know.
Sneak attack is the greatest.
Oh my god, this is so good.
That attack was very sneaky.
Yes.
Well,
I
to be
saw
fair,
that
to be
coming.
fair, he's so trash, no one would expect him
But
to
I'm
get
not
this
gonna.
low.
But because he's so drunk, he doesn't get a sneak attack.
Oh.
Because he is that drunk.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So.
Flanking, maybe. Swashbuckling, no. He doesn't, because swashbuckling gets it from being
Yeah.
the suave footwork and stuff like that.
Yeah.
15.
He got that right now. 15 hits.
Why can't he be a drunken master? You need to change the monk for there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
For this one
For this one battle.
battle.
Only once.
Just be a monk. That's all.
Oh yeah. And then he goes boom, boom, and then on this one he goes and looks back, and you just see it thunk into the wood behind. Like,
Tell me he got a
has-
bullseye.
Nope. Actually, here. My leg.
Don't worry! Don't run crooked games!
He totally embeds it into the guy, like one of the gnomes who's was
Yeah.
getting you over there in his leg. He's like,
That's what you get for running fixed games!
She was supposed to go before you. She runs over to V.
Yeah.
That's funny.
and hands you a maul.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh.
Yes.
She hands her the hammer from the fucking
Yes.
game.
Yep.
Here, go to
So
your sheet.
it normally does 2d6 damage, but because it is,
It'll be 2d6, but you tell us the half damage.
yeah, but it only deals half damage.
It deals half damage, so you
Yes.
just do like normal.
Yeah,
and
so-
it's
so
a
you-
D6.
You would be just roll. Yeah, you could just roll a d6.
Go to.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I'm actually going through all this, right?
She's going to bonus action disengage as she dances around the ogre. And she sees you,
No, quit that.
and she saw you do what you did, and slips you, and drops a dagger in the sand right next to you as well.
Nice.
Those 2d6.
I still don't like her.
I'm just
I
saying.
I like her. She has
And
gotten a pass.
she is going to say,
We'll see.
now I gave that to you as a gift.
Yeah, I tried to put it in the hand of the person who's better with it.
That's my job. She runs
Fair.
past with a maul.
Fair.
Okay,
It
and
is now Vaas's turn.
Circle around to get to this
I
guy
didn't do
in the
anything
back.
with the mole. Oh, you're 16, I'm 15. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
yep.
Question is, can I get here in 30 or 35?
Count it out.
Because we're going close
5,
to the
10, 15, 20,
You're
25.
25.
25. Okay, up to
The
him.
dagger.
That
Is
was
this
last round.
Last one.
is this
Promise
sneak?
you it was.
Is this
'Cause I go
stealth?
before.
Did he see me come up? Is this advantage or not? Yeah.
Nope, did not see you.
Okay, cool. I'm doing the stack at advantage. Right?
Yep.
Probably hit either way. Yeah. 22 to hit.
22 hits, roll damage.
Save some for me.
Or don't.
No, you can
That's
help with the big
unlikely
thing.
to happen. 14 points of damage.
And again, you kind of come up behind him and just right in his kidney, twist and pull out, and
And he just starts bleeding out profusely as he's like trying to hold it, and he looks at you. Boom, it just passes out.
Fucking A.
All right.
Like, grabs onto your coat on the way down as his grip loosens.
On his hand, I wipe one of the daggers and then continue on.
Yes!
amazing. Now it's your turn, B.
So sorry.
Hold up 1 second.
I'm sorry. No, sorry. You do have a lot. I'm sorry.
Movement, attack, bonus action. Bonus action, perception. Do I have an idea now that they've moved who is an enemy and who is not?
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot going on.
I got
But you can, choose more than just passive.
16.
Absolutely. You can point out these two. These two.
I was gonna say.
Yes, Saesha, did you know?
That's really close.
These two, and then that's all you can see from where you are.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn then. Go ahead.
Okay, so I got my maul, I got rage and reckless.
Okay, so you're raging now?
So yeah,
Okay,
So
there you go.
Move up to
that's
the
what
big boy.
and I'm going
Boom.
for big boy.
All right, and as you just grip that maul and just scream, and you watch as the spectral image of Lo pours out of you as you charge this.
He makes you look like a baby.
Eager. This one's
he's-
cocked.
That's fine.
I don't know what that is.
No! Well, does a 10 hit?
Does not. It slams on, and you watch as his fat ripples as he just turns around and looks at you.
Give it another swing. You get 2 swings.
I'm gonna do it again. Hey, now that I've got your face.
And he's actually eye to eye with you.
Hey, by the way, I'm gonna kill you.
That's
Good lord, that was a roller coaster.
That'll probably-
Dude, you have no idea over here.
That
This
pink
is-
die
it's
just
always,
needs to
It's always
It's got
round.
round
take a break.
edges on
Okay,
it.
20 this time. Not natural, but 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yay!
Now
So
that I've
that's
got
gonna
your
be-
attention.
So
Whap.
2d6 plus 3 plus 2, but half.
Correct.
Okay.
Oof. Don't ever say that again that fast.
Okay, so
2d6 plus 3 plus
so
2, so that's 15.
So
So
half of 15,
seven.
you're
Seven.
gonna say 7.
Okay.
Math.
You okay there?
Got it.
All right.
All right.
Bump, bump, bump. Okay.
Okay.
Bump. Right.
Dun, dun, dun.
That one is going to go after V.
Yep. You watch he pulls another crystallized eye, aims, and
God.
fires.
You got 10 of these motherfuckers?
Okay.
All right. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no! It gets me every time.
I believe in you.
It's gone after our
I believe in you,
weakest
breakfast duck.
ones.
You got it, baby.
Trust in the heart of the cards.
11.
You as you
Oh, better than it's the
And
sleepy
you-
one.
Oh shit.
Oh, maybe
fall
not better.
down unconscious
And unraging.
and unraging.
Fuck.
As you do, Lo reaches out and you see her mouth no as she dissipates.
You, continuing your perception, see a beam.
Come from the other side of the wagon that you're behind.
The one you couldn't see, you now know one is
I
there.
can see that dude, so I know he's not doing
He's on
it.
the. No, there's
Yep.
a guy right there
Yeah.
with the
So
staff.
literally from you see the beam come from over here. You just see the beam.
Gotcha.
Yep.
The one that.
All right,
Tried to
and
get me.
Saesha, you get 2 on you. As those two again pull out another crystallized.
Oh, sure. Of course they do.
One can go to Gariel.
Okay, yeah, one
Scary.
here.
She's
Yeah, that's right.
supplying the.
Those have
Yep.
disintegration on it.
So.
I know.
Yeah, I
Alright.
was worried.
Oh wait, no, it's innovation.
Okay.
Yeah, but one of them could be.
Gariel.
Yeah.
I
don't
want it
know.
to be necrotic.
And
Yeah.
Necrotic
Okay.
is good for.
Well, I trust that.
Got
no,
it.
no, all right.
I'm not
Gariel
quite
will have
at
to
the
make a
highest
wisdom saving
level
throw.
yet for that, but-
Ooh. May have found her weakness. Ooh.
Yep. All right. So she turns, looks at you, smiles. Goes goes down.
That's bad.
Asleep?
Yep.
That's fucking
Like,
bad.
does she age or anything?
Nope.
Nope.
She just falls unconscious.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You make me
Yeah.
a.
It's a huge fucking problem.
Yes, it is.
I think it's Dex.
I think it's Dex too, but let me double check. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex?
Yep.
No, not Dex.
Mm-hmm.
Just splash some water on my face.
8.
Mm.
Oh no.
These guys would suck
Mm.
at that save.
What was it?
Was I drinking again? Did I have fun? That's my favorite fry line. Why am I all sticky and naked?
Take 17 points
Did I
of
miss something
fire
fun?
damage
Got it.
as this one, about of flame, shoots out, and it crumples to dust.
I
Got it.
hate these people.
Yeah, yeah, and-
Fuck.
Yeah.
They're all about to be dead, hopefully.
yeah. Just kind of.
Yeah.
Fuck you, fuck them.
That has happened.
I'm
Them.
making these.
I want to consider
Not yet.
Station.
healers.
I'm in
The
danger.
person that is leaning on the kiosk there are they actually there, and is that an actual person?
This?
Or have they run away? Yes.
We'll say that they've run away,
Okay.
but another one, like,
Could
it's
be running
so
towards
much people, so we'll say that someone else is there. Yes.
Stacia,
Yes.
you instantly remember everything.
Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, what?
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check to tell if they severed that or if they repressed it for a minute?
Sure.
Because that's a big difference. Oh, no, 10.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Or
Unsure.
no, 12. Sorry, 12.
Well, still unsure.
48.
This is probably really dumb. I'm going to move
encouraging.
forward 10 feet towards
Okay.
those two guys.
Okay.
And Saesha's eyes turn black,
Okay.
and I'm casting Arms of Hadar.
Oh.
Nice.
So nice.
Okay. Well, all these guys. All right. On big dude.
It's a radius spell,
Yep.
so it's on both of
On
them.
those two.
Okay.
Is it you choose or everyone?
Everyone within 10 feet of me.
Yep. Awesome.
Oof.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
That's okay.
Go ahead and what is it?
It's a strength save.
Okay. Passes.
Uh-oh.
Passes.
Uh-oh, Spadudios.
At least I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I need these guys.
14.
Oh yeah, passes on the die. All right. The commoners fail, fail, and pass.
Good for
Okay.
him.
For the two that failed,
Mhm.
they take 6 points of damage, and they cannot take an action until the end of their next round.
Yeah.
For the guys that passed, they take 2 points of damage. Oh wait, half
Half,
damage. So I have to roll
So
2.
3.
That was
No, it's just 3.
Just half what the first one you roll.
half of the first one.
It's not.
No,
you just-
it's I roll 2d6. So if they take half damage, I still roll 2d6, but I half that damage.
No, you
No,
rolled
no,
the
no.
2d6.
You rolled the
They're
2d6
having
already.
that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I had to roll
Yeah.
separately.
No, no, no,
Okay.
no,
So they
yeah.
take
They
3
take
damage.
3 damage.
Yes, so they take 3.
That's bad.
Are they
They good?
alive?
And you watch as darkness and this smoky, ethereal tendrils and tentacles shoot out of Saesha, and you watch as these two like kind of shudder and kind of duck as it just clips him, and another guy kind of ducks behind the stall, but two of them, unaware, look up as one goes straight through the mouth, the other one goes straight through the stomach, and they look down, look up, look at you, look at your symbol. But why? And then collapse.
She doesn't react right now.
Go down.
That's a huge fucking problem.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's hard to say.
If they were
No.
able to, if they could hit Gariel,
No, he has a direct line.
yeah, if they could hit Gariel, he's got a line of sight.
He's got a direct line.
Make a perception check. There's a
Okay.
lot happening right
That's-
now.
If I can't, that's
Yeah, that's
fine,
fair.
But I might. 22.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see it. It draws your attention because it's like chaos, and you see this. You see tentacles,
Yeah.
and that draws your attention, and then you see where it came from.
Okay. All right.
Yep, Vinley.
Noted.
Okay, not having seen that, I'm going to take my full movement around the wagon towards the guy who tried to hit me with a ray,
Okay, gotcha.
and then And then, how far am I from there?
25.
Okay, I'm gonna look at Vaas.
Yep.
Say one's over here, and then Misty step into his face and try and grab onto it.
Okay.
Got it. Well, I will certainly know who that is.
That looks good.
It does look good.
I don't know. Okay.
It's on a bracelet, but 12.
12 hits.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Let me. Shit.
You see him look kind of confused, look around as then you
As you take
apparate.
a step into this almost bluish mist as you disappear and then reappear in a puff of the same blue mist.
11.
11.
And I'm gonna grab his face and say, "I don't need items to cast magic," and throw him down.
Okay.
And you, as you go ahead.
Yeah, as you grab onto him, you see his body wither as if all of his blood from his body has, and all of the viscera that is inside of him just
Into you.
becomes essence for you.
So that's a necrotic spell, so I get twice the amount of hit points back, and also vampiric touch.
Yep.
Lets me get hit points back. I'm at 6 out of 19. Can I just go up to 19? I don't know how much.
What was your total?
11. So 5 plus.
A whole lot, yeah.
Yeah.
You're over your maximum. Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
Coolness.
All right, Ogre's gonna blindly swing. Roll a 4.
Sorry, I keep going. I'm trying my best.
You're good.
Water.
Renair.
It's at the start of end of his turn. So, ooh. I don't know.
It might.
14?
No.
Yeah. 14 does not hit.
Yeah,
And then it is.
Renair like trips and or stumbles, drops. Oh, hey! And goes to pick it up. It goes over his head, picks it up, looks at it. Yeah.
And he makes his con save, so he is no longer blinded and deafened.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Well, yeah, con save on that guy.
Yeah.
All right. It is Renair's turn. As Renair looks, he goes, "Ha! Oh, you're in for it now, big guy."
Still turns into
Y'all are
solid
meant
though.
for each other.
As he does, he and just flings that dagger off.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
looks up at him and just kicks him right in the nuts.
yes, yes. 100.
And kicks him in the shin. Doesn't do anything.
Ow. Oh. Backhands you into another timeline.
And then bonus action, as part of the attack, he's gonna go, "Oh right, pocket sand."
Yes! 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 My hero.
He empties about half his pocket.
And the ogre fails.
Yes! The ogre dies again!
Pocket sand!
Now I can formally say again. Why? Leave me always out of this!
Sir Whale Dibble invented this technique.
Okay.
Y'all, pocket sand
Pocket sand for the win.
works, okay? We've seen it. We have yet to see it fail.
I think I'm actually going to start carrying sand in my pocket in real life.
We change our
No one
name.
will expect it.
Exactly.
We're gonna change our guild
This
name
man's
to the
dead.
Sandy Sailors.
Yes. No, not
No.
dead.
We are not.
We
I'm
lied.
leaving them there for a reason.
Okay.
Sandy
Same with this
pants.
person.
Sandy pants.
Got it. I didn't take them off. I'm
You
just.
can hear me crunching all
Chaos.
the way up.
I understand. Moving and moving.
Sound like a rocket.
Also, as that happens,
Saw those two.
Yay, guards! Yay!
It's them. They're the ones with the stone. Kill them.
The sounds of whistles bleating into the air round the corner as City Watch shows up. You see 4 veterans, 1 priest of Lliira and 1 master illusionist from the protectful watch of order of mages, but they seem to be focused on getting civilians to safety and tending to the wounded.
Yep.
As they look at everything that's going on, and then they say, Okay, crowd control first.
Does the
I'm not
watchful?
saying, but I'm just saying that it would be a great time for someone to pick Gariel's pockets.
Hey,
Good luck.
She's unconscious!
does the watchful order person look at me?
They're kind of assessing the whole
Okay.
situation, so their eyes probably glance over at you. Do you want to try and do
I'm
something?
going to take my amulet out
Okay.
Got
and
it.
put it on top.
Got it, no problem.
Got it. All right. Gariel, I believe, gets a save.
Nope.
Got it. Yep.
Damn.
All right.
Vaas.
Vaas.
Civilian in front of me, correct? That dude with the stick? Stick dude?
Yes. That is a civilian.
Okay.
That's the only one that you can see.
Other than the ogre.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah.
Where did the other one go? There were two guys right there, weren't there?
Yeah, one was a civilian.
Oh, I thought they were both bad guys.
Nope.
Oh, no.
That's why I was like, why?
I thought they were both bad guys.
Nope.
That's why.
It's okay. Why didn't you cast?
Seeing what is going down.
I don't know
And-
but okay.
Watching Saesha essentially engulf two civilians. I rush in past, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Get to there. 40 feet is the maximum damage.
Other
to
two
throw a dagger,
Mhm.
correct?
There were.
That's
40
maximum distance.
Maximum
It's on there.
distance.
Hang on.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, that is one.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
That
that's
must
what
have
I
been this
thought.
one I saw.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Nonetheless. Okay. Are all the people on the ground asleep? Besides are all of the NPCs that are not Gariel named dead? Like, was this pile of bodies right here?
It's Vee, Gariel, who are both unconscious.
Yeah, I see that.
That
You don't
guy's
see any
dead.
blood from Gariel or V, but there's blood from the others.
Okay.
And heads missing.
All right. I am going to. This is within distance of a disadvantage attack on the ogre.
Okay.
Yeah, I need this distance because I don't know how far I can move. And I do not want to be at the receiving end of that. I'm
Alright.
going to attempt to throw a dagger at him.
Okay.
And I'll ask you: do I get swashbuckler bonus on that? Is this a finesse weapon, or does it have to be melee?
For your
Swashbuckler bonus.
panache stuff,
Yeah.
it has to be melee.
Has to be melee.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
That's not going to happen.
Yep.
right?
But I mean, you still get, you still have
Nothing's
Renee
gonna
right
happen.
here, so you still have you have someone within 5 feet of it, so you still get your sneak attack on it.
Sweet. Okay.
So you still
I
attack.
move up to melee range.
Okay.
I'll have to use move and bonus to do that. That was my first.
What I'm saying
move.
is, you can still throw the dagger and have sneak attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Thank you.
someone's
Yeah,
within
that's-
5
that's-
feet of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, I will do that then.
The other rogue rules that you don't have to use.
Yeah.
I'm a special rogue. That probably hits an 18.
18 hits. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Put that work in.
All right.
Nice.
Yep. So 10, 13, 16, 19 points of damage from the throne.
Dagger end over end, as it just boom right in the back of the head. As he, huh?
Nice!
You are kicking ass, bro.
I hide my disbelief.
As best you can with your
As
hands still
best I
outstretched.
Inception!
But immediately, depending on comments, yeah, there's still two people over there. I immediately draw another and rush. The maximum amount of my
10,
distance.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes, there.
Okay.
Coming up as close as I can.
Right next to Renee.
Yeah, and I
As
hand
you run past me, oh hey buddy!
I inwardly, but I palm the dagger to him, making note of where he may throw it later.
Got it. He takes it. He goes, oh, that feels nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a real one.
Oh, it is.
Did you just? God, okay, whatever. That's my turn. That's my turn. I'm done. But I'm
goes from-
moving towards Saesha.
He goes from Renair to Arthur. From the movie Arthur.
Yes, he does. It's a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
So-
I
Where's the
feel
rest of this
like
move?
Arthur.
V, it's your turn. You're still unconscious.
The aardvark.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'm unconscious.
Yep.
Oh, she can't even say.
So she makes
No.
a
No.
damn.
There are ways to bring her out of it.
save. Right. Yeah.
Save
yeah.
is not one of it.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, well, who wants to help me?
All right.
A little busy.
Take.
Sorry.
So yeah, these two pull long curved swords out,
Saesha smiles.
and they go to attack.
I'm scuttling around the battlefield, grabbing people.
Dare you? One of the blades breaks on your armor. And the other one just clinks off your armor.
Yeah. It's now a dagger. An ugly, ugly dagger.
Yep. Yep.
Is that the
That's,
only one?
that's their turn. It's your turn now.
My turn.
Take me.
And I am going to. Are there people? Oh no! Wait. Cards there. I didn't pick up that dagger. Oh damn!
You could heal civilians.
I mean,
You're not there.
Not in my current
Yeah.
headspace.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
what about the dagger that Gary L gave you?
I didn't pick it up.
She didn't pick it up.
Right, you didn't.
Yep.
No.
Drop in the sand.
She's gonna punch her shield, looking at the one whose dagger did not break, and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
You.
Nice.
I like it.
And
I'm like, wait a second, I know that sound.
Fails.
fails. Okay.
Yep. So 2d12.
Okay.
I know that sound.
Gotcha. Proper dead.
Proper dead.
Proper dead.
Trying to find my D12s. There's one. 10.
Oh,
Nice.
And with that, you watch the.
Black veins course over his body as he then just falls over.
And she turns to the other guy. You're next.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, make an intimidation check.
Intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joseph Joestar. You're next.
Not great. That's a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I do have black glowing
Vinny.
eyes, so.
does that person holding the sickle above their head look like they're running away?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Move me 30 feet towards the kiosk, and then I'm going to Misty Step behind the person Saesha's standing in front of.
So put you here, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Put you right behind
The
Saesha.
other way, I can see through the kiosk.
Oh, she's going through the kiosk.
Oh, through
I'm
the key.
Misty Step.
Okay, then you're there. So
Even
here,
with Misty
here,
Step?
5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, that's.
Even going straight through
That's-
the
that's-
kiosk instead of around it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shoot him.
Rootin' tootin'.
Yep, that puts you there.
Blast and shoot him.
Do it the cowboy way.
Yeah, go.
Um,
What are you doing?
Then I will just look at him and do the same thing, and
Toll
I'll
the
cast
Dead?
Toll the Dead.
Okay. 12.
Cowboy mage.
No.
Okay.
Spin out the wands.
Did you get 11?
20.
Oh.
Damn.
Nice.
I rolled a 9 and an 11.
Nice.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. This time,
That
unlike
was mine.
unlike yours, there was black veins that came up. Yours, you watch as it's almost like the life itself is drained from it as he pales and his features sunk in a bit as he collapses.
Is it? Yeah. Anything else?
Vinley's very uncomfortable.
Nope.
Being
Renair.
10 feet away from
Renair.
that.
As he's like, "Ha! Hey, why are you? Wake up!" As he just kicks you. Not like hard, but just like, hey, like nudge, like
Nudge, yeah,
nudging
like,
you
Yeah.
with
This
his
toe.
Yeah.
Whatever. Get
Hey.
up. Get up.
Wake up.
Hey.
Wake up.
Oh yeah, he hits you. You
Wake
take
up.
Oh no!
Strength.
A
you take
full
1
force
point of damage.
from him.
Oh, okay.
You take 1 point of damage
Yep.
and
As,
wake up.
as he goes to lightly
I
tap
take
you,
1
doesn't
point of damage and wake up.
Yep.
doesn't kick you, but accidentally steps on you, and just as he steps on you, you're like, ah!
You're like, oh, you're awake.
Did we win? Did we win?
I know. There's no one left.
What do you mean there's no one left? I just kind
I
of
mean, there's people. Oh, hello, guys!
I just like lean over and just see the like wave of destruction,
Yeah.
and then them at the end of it, and I'm just like, okay.
Yep.
Are we
There's
still
no
in
more
combat?
enemies left.
Okay. Now this.
Excuse me.
Descending from the sky, landing in the center of the chaos, are 3 of the dark, leathery, skinned, gaunt, faceless, winged creatures
No.
carrying hooded and robed figures.
I'm so tired of you guys.
Each of the cultists' forehead is ornated by a tattoo similar to that of the shadow monk you met in the far realm, except theirs are obviously corrupted by something. A corrosive radiating purple ring surrounds an awakened open black nebula third eye in the center. As they land and form a protective circle around the cultists, wings spread wide, all of the citizens begin panicking at the sight of the unearthly creatures descending down upon them.
Some are frozen in fear, retreated into the depths of their mind. Others start speaking in tongues of an otherworldly language. A few start attacking the Watch, trying to save them and any others, even turning against their loved ones. Most begin to flee for their lives while crying or laughing hysterically. The most disturbing of all might be the 1 or 2 you see throwing themselves to the ground and shoveling sand into their mouths.
The Watch, resisting the madness, focused with now having their hand completely filled with civil unrest and chaos, trying to reorchestrate some semblance of order. The ship begins to catch fire. As a few of the crystal...
Oh, do you fire? Oh!
As a few of the eyes spout torrents of flame across the deck. Crew members fight back as some are thrown off the deck, revealing their hidden drow forms.
That's a lot of
Wow.
fire.
Oh, this is intense.
All right.
No, it's on ships.
All right.
Oop. There you go.
Oh, I'm sure this is fine.
That's not
Honestly,
good.
like,
I'm sure it's fine.
Come on, I do this every
Yep.
Saturday.
It is
Something
Gabrielle.
cooler.
She's out. Voss, it's your turn.
If you're gonna get a face tattoo.
Shit, this is going on now.
I'm sure it's cooler than that.
Okay. So these winged creatures are protecting a ring of these cultists that are currently doing this, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Something similar.
No, I choose to see that.
You won't.
This is a very specific question.
It's a very broad answer.
Probably. Do I see a rag?
You see enough like fabric that can be turned into any sort of rag that you
Okay. No, I can't do that yet. As much as I would like to, I have different priorities. I go towards Saesha.
Okay.
Let Rainier deal with this bullshit.
V?
Rainier actually goes, oh no.
V, you're up next.
Oh gosh, okay.
If I'm going
Hold
by,
on.
if I'm going by him, I would say, move. I go up to you and I say, Saesha, you seeing me? You see me? Look at me. Look at me. All right?
Yeah.
We're in a situation. I need you here. Okay? I need you
Okay.
here.
Okay.
All right? You armed?
No,
Okay. I give her my last dagger.
Okay.
And
there's one in the ground over there.
well, we're
but-
not by there. We're not going near that.
Okay.
And I point towards that. We'll just say this is just my turn. Okay.
Yep.
Point towards that. I said, do you recognize that at all? And if you don't, let's get the hell out of here.
I look. I've been doing the research. I'm hoping maybe it pays off.
Make an Arcana check. I'll let you say that.
Ooh, 18.
18. You're not sure exactly what's happening, but it's a summoning ritual.
Vaas, that's a summoning ritual.
Summoning what?
I don't know, but they're summoning something.
We need to leave now. And that's my turn, but that's the last thing I say.
Okay. V. Still on the ground.
Yeah, I get up.
Okay. It's half your movement.
Great. I see whatever is happening because I'm closest to it. I look over to see how far all my dudes over there. I see how absolutely wasted Rainier is, and I'm just like, and I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run towards my group.
Okay.
And because
Easily do it. He doesn't resist yet. As you
I
start to
gotta
run.
get this drunk.
So
15 feet.
She starts to move. Gariel!
20,
Get Gariel!
What?
Get Gariel!
Who? And I turn.
What?
There's a redhead at your feet.
Well,
Or there was.
she yells, "Get Gariel." Would I have time to pick her up
No.
too?
Yeah, Rainier or Gariel.
Sorry, it's Rainier.
Yep. And as you start to run, he's like, wee.
Oh my god, I really want someone to draw that.
I want
Okay.
him drunk all the time.
That's movement.
One eye half open.
They're gone.
Okay.
All right.
action.
It is now Saesha's turn.
I'm running towards Gariel.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'll meet you back at the manor.
Nope. There's no
You can
way.
get right there?
I'm getting you here.
30 feet.
Yep.
You're right at her.
And I'm gonna. Can I pick her up?
You can pick her up, and that's your turn.
Picking her up.
Okay. And she is snoring like a baby.
Okay. Finley.
Oh wait.
Yep.
Bonus action movement.
You don't have that.
that's
rogue.
That's a rogue
Oh, that's
thing.
right. That's a rogue thing. Sorry.
Swashbuckling.
Mixing up characters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something and
Okay.
slip out one of my wands and cast a first level magic missile out of the wand and target at one of the cultists
Okay.
and see if it hits.
It does not. You watch as a
That's what I thought.
and they hit this arcane shield.
And I'm gonna move closer to Vaas.
Okay.
All right.
That's me. That's action.
Okay.
All right. Rainier is just going along for the ride.
Okay. The cultists start a ritual as their eyes fade from normal to the dilated, full, scleral black nebula speaking in unison. Blessed are the ignorant, for they shall know enlightenment. Blessed are the innocent, for they shall be made whole. Blessed are the unworthy, for they shall be shown truth. Blessed are the suffering, for they are finally learning. Blessed are the heretics, for they shall be eaten last and bear witness. Blessed are the devout, for they shall be eaten first and know peace. Blessed are the living, for they shall be consumed. Behold the fates rewritten, and you will know me as the one true being, Alpha and Omega. With each line, they begin to disrobe, drawing a ritual circle into the ground. Then, with daggers, stab each other into the stomach and begin cutting open their abdomens upward in a single stroke. Blood pours from their bodies, filling the intricate lines in the sand.
Suddenly, a large black cloven hoof pours out from where their entrails should be. From their arched backs, screaming up to the heavens, you see massive tendrils writhing out from their mouths, ripping their jaws in two. The black, leathery masses begin to intertwine together from each cultist as their heads list back, dangling lifelessly. The form that bursts from their bodies has no face or eyes, but its cylindrical body is rigid, ringed with gaping and whistling mouths. Long, grasping tentacles wave madly from its dorsal side, slapping together like a dying fish flopping on a pile of carcasses as it stands on three massive hooves.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Yep.
And you watch as these three take flight and land on the deck.
Time to run like you mean it, boys and girls.
And I need everybody to make sanity checks.
Yeah, that's fair.
So remind me one more time.
Your wisdom and your charisma modifiers average.
Is that saving or?
Saving throw.
Good
Yes.
for me.
So
So your wisdom score and your, not your saving throws,
Oh,
but
okay.
your wisdom score and your charisma score modifier. So add them together, divide by 2.
Oh.
Renair as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Gary L's safe.
16.
She's asleep.
well,
Okay.
you know, I
So
didn't know that.
I don't think I'm doing this right.
I know, right? You watch
Never passed the wisdom saving throw.
the crowd goes even more crazy.
What?
Renair, actually, you feel him begin to wiggle and move.
No.
Put me down! No! Put me down! Put me down! Put me down! He stabs you.
Why?
Madness.
He takes his held action and stabs you.
Great.
He still has disadvantage because he's
I
still
can't get
drunk.
through a date without someone attacking me.
Oh.
Or my own date attacking me, really.
Okay, what was your saving throw?
You might be attacking him soon.
1. Okay, I need you to make a D100 roll. 2 of them, actually. Remember both. Okay, what was your total?
12.
I need you to make 2 D100 rolls.
And save the numbers.
16.
You actually steal your mind.
Fucking A, man.
You take 8 points of damage
8.
from Renair.
Alright.
18.
You steal your mind.
Yeah, what'd you get?
18.
Good. Good.
I got this one.
Okay.
Should have done that this way.
First
Oh.
D100.
42.
Really glad I didn't slap her awake before I picked
Alright.
her up.
I used to have a plus
Do I-
3
is
to
that
sanity.
20?
You start babbling incoherently and speaking in a language you do not know, and although you have full cognition and can do everything, you can't spellcast.
What was your number?
42.
Can she use her wands?
That was
You can
Yeah.
use your wands. You just can't
I
cast
do
spells.
have
Okay.
vampiric touch still up.
Yep, you cannot. Yeah.
Would that break
And,
concentration?
21.
They didn't say so.
21.
They didn't say it. It didn't happen.
It's your fault.
As soon as Renair stabs you,
Ow.
And that feeling of I can't get through a date without being stabbed or attacked.
you become extremely paranoid of everything.
A drop for near.
Okay. And you have disadvantage on all charisma and wisdom checks.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I kind of already
I'm
did.
living that life.
But for everyone who's viewing, Renair and Vee seem very similar in their mental
Actions.
break.
I need you to roll just a single D10.
Jesus.
Oh, yep. Same for you, single D10.
3.
Oh, a single D10.
3 minutes.
Okay.
0.
10.
10 minutes,
10 minutes.
of how long?
No,
No.
this is the second time you've been affected. 10 hours.
Oh.
No.
What?
100 hours. Yep.
Wait.
You're paranoid for 100 hours. Or until cured.
Second D100 roll.
99.
Second D100
Got a
roll?
wand.
99?
Do I roll again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm rolling this one.
Just choose
So
a
I'm
single digit
paranoid
roll,
for
that's
100 hours.
I wish I were on the ship.
0 again.
No, you have to roll.
Alright. You believe you are aging backwards and getting progressively younger.
Oh, I see now what I'm doing wrong. Okay, hold
You
on.
mistake signs of
100.
Of getting older, or,
That's
I guess, or
25.
getting, old, people that are old as signs of being youthful. So in your
So from
Stayed.
now on in my mind, I believe
Yep.
I'm constantly getting younger.
Yep.
So, 25.
This is so bad.
You spout nonsense in the middle of your sentences.
I stopped.
Spout nonsense in the middle of your sentences.
So, like, aphasia?
Anything. Yeah, just. Yep.
finish each other's sandwiches.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay,
All right.
that is that.
Gariel is still asleep.
Gary's still asleep.
Saw
Voss.
that. That was impressive.
Good God.
Who just
I
tapped
stow
it out?
weapons. I don't feel like the fight has moved any farther forward. I see those two going insane. Saesha seems okay from what I'm looking at her.
From what you
Yeah.
can tell.
And what's you're right next to me. What's going on with you?
I haven't said a word.
Okay.
Yet. If I try to speak, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Not seeing that she's seemingly okay.
Boss looks at you worried. Do you say anything?
Velator.
What?
Russian.
Okay. Not knowing, I say, can you just run?
And I point to the water.
No, fuck. I grab her.
Do you fight it?
I grab her, try to pick her up.
Oh man, this is a good question. Do you fight it?
It's up to you. I'm not gonna be. Well, I will be because I'm trying to save your fucking life.
Decision.
But
I fight it.
Okay.
okay.
Athletics.
Natural 20 on my athletics check to pick you up.
Okay.
8.
You get picked up. Yoink.
I take her.
You
You look okay? I'm moving at half speed. I get it. But I'm taking her, struggling as far away from this as I possibly can. I wave Saesha. I say, "Move now!" Like both of you, just move as far away as I can from this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
V.
Okay, so I am
Paranoid
paranoid
of everyone and everything.
of everyone and everything. Okay, so I run towards them, but then I stop. I don't know how far they are. I know I can catch up to them, right?
To where they were?
To where they're going. I mean, I see
Oh,
them.
yeah, because he's moving at half speed. So.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna run up, then I stop,
Okay.
and then I'm like freaked out, and then I just sort of like look at who's in front of me. Is it just Vaas
It's
carrying
Vaas
Vinley?
carrying Vinley. That's it.
Okay, I just sort of like look at Vaas. I'm just like, are you actually a flailing monkey always strikes for the heart, Vaas?
What?
Okay, a glittering gem stole the goods. Actually?
Go this way, this direction, this finger point, go here, please.
He said please. Who are two-finger John Shakes beliefs widely held? You.
Can I try to interpret what the hell she is saying to me? Nope.
It's nonsense.
What's happening?
This is what I do.
Alright.
I ran in the other direction.
Damn it.
Okay.
That's okay, she's running towards me.
15, 20.
You've got your hands full.
Where are you?
Wait for
Where are you?
It's okay, guys. I'll pick her up and. Oh.
You run right by Renair. And you're standing back at Renair, that's all your movement.
Okay.
That's your turn.
Don't we wish we were on the same
all right.
boat right now? Jesus, that'd be so great.
No, we're here.
We
Oh, I
miss
thought that's what you were doing.
so much right now.
I thought that's what you were doing.
That's what I'm doing now.
I
Yeah.
have a vague idea. Of what
You
Harlequin
watch
is.
as the guards have dispersed and are starting to like guard and
Poor
protect
guys.
whatever this is. You watch as the Dragonborn turns, looks at you, and moves straight towards you.
Me?
Yep. Moves right towards you, and you watch as reaches out with her hand and goes to touch you.
No!
Will attack.
Oh.
Will miss.
I know what she's doing. She's doing what I was going to do,
You
probably.
see her begin casting a spell, and
Can I
she goes to
make an
touch,
Arcana?
and right as she goes to touch, you back up and smack her hand out of the way, and she goes, "No!"
A token of gratitude slips on a banana peel.
I love it.
Dude, she's really good at this.
Okay, that's it. That's
Toss salad speech down. Or,
that's my.
Whoa.
That's my.
that's not what
that's
I'm
her
Where were
turn.
you going with that one?
word salad. Word salad.
Toss salad speech. That's what I got. Yep.
Yep. Alright, so that's
Now you find out who's gonna toss my salad.
You watch as this creature, there are these many mouths that are just.
Wow, fuck every bit of that.
As the tentacles reach out towards these guards and wrap two of them up and start flailing them around.
Oh.
They're not close enough. and in their in its clutches, and they're just being battered around as they're just writhing like this. There is no order to the chaos that is this being.
2 of them.
Yep.
Muy mallow, and I hate it.
Oh no. Poor guard.
They get paid.
They get paid?
Yeah.
Not enough.
All right, so
They're doing their job.
They're gonna get a raise if they survive.
Saesha.
Yes. I am going to step forward and attempt to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Vee.
Okay. Go to that. Scroll down.
And right before I cast it, I'm going to go, look out! And point behind her so she doesn't see me reaching
that's
out to
cute.
cast on her.
That's cute. That's cute.
For once, Stu and Rum is omnipresent.
Okay. Make another sanity check. Sanity save, not check.
It's wisdom, right?
It's wisdom. It's
Plus,
it's a
plus,
plus
yeah,
one.
for me it's just a plus. They're both 1.
And
Yep.
she does
It
it
is
with
a save.
advantage,
It's the
right?
same.
Yeah.
The
She does
advantage
it with advantage, correct? Because this gives advantage on...
No, this is giving her the ability to save.
Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
right. I have disadvantage on everything.
No.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
done.
this specific
14.
thing.
like- Okay.
Okay. You have disadvantage on all checks.
Okay.
This is a save.
So
you're
14.
14. You are still
Jesus.
still affected.
Fuck.
I mean, fair. That thing does look
Horrifying.
evil. Yeah.
Yep.
It killed
But-
like 6 people
Your plus
in
to
the
your AC?
process of making
Huh?
it.
Right? And the
No.
okay, yeah.
No, this
Can't be
it
possessed?
prevents them from being charmed,
Summon
frightened, or
it.
possessed, and if they already are, then they get advantage on any saving throw against the relevant effect.
Yep, got it. Yep, no, this is different, and it's
Yeah.
just giving her the save.
That's fine. That's enough.
That's that was something.
Yep.
It was something.
That one specific is
Good idea to make.
depends.
And as my bonus action, can I jiggle Gariel?
Oh, you trying to wake her up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
She goes, oh,
Don't look behind us. Trust me.
well, I have everything I want to see right here. I'm in the arms of an angel.
That was pretty good. And I set her down.
Okay. Standing up.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stand around.
Next to me.
Okay. Vinley.
Have you stopped running, or are you still running?
I'm running. I'm kind of running enough so that they're still in sight, but so it'd be half. Like I'm moving at half speed.
Vinley does.
And
A hand
right
motion?
here, actually, it actually kind of slopes up because you're getting right onto like the banks of the beach. It was actually right to where the mountains are.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Going
You
backwards.
can pretty much go here. You have to start circling back to get up because this is the beach side of the docks.
Where is the exit
No,
if
no,
I'm
no.
trying to get off
No,
mountain?
no, no.
Where
Am I-
those
am I
people
thinking
are.
elsewhere?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind.
This is where they are.
Oh, sorry. There's a wall there.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
okay.
Thing.
Yep. So this is a wall.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's a wall, and then everything that direction is the startings of city,
So I've got to get to this side of the map to get off, correct?
or just that
area.
quadrant. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm going to try and cast Misty Step
Yep.
to get away from him. And,
Okay.
and I just, then I start pulling on him to go the other way, and I start pointing at Vee and Saesha and just going, and then I'll lose faith in that and just pull out my wand and point it at the big gibberish and just cast one charge of it into it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. Cool. 8.
Okay. It hits. You watch as the illusionist like kind of stills himself, and you watch as he moves up to the other side here and begins to cast. And then you watch as there's a shimmer that kind of fades and then kind kind of goes down around this entire area.
He pulls out a scroll and begins
Sorry, yeah.
casting from it. A bright purple shimmer ripples out, slowly growing into a bubble around the chaos.
You can Arcana.
17.
No.
Shit.
Don't know what it is.
Jesus.
That's a high level spell.
Okay.
Do I get the feeling that she's coherent or understanding of the situation going around?
Her?
Your passive insight would pick that up, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I do put her down then.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I feel like she's not.
You saw her attack the thing.
Yeah, she's not insane, which was my fears.
Does he put me down on my turn or no?
It would have to be on his turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Renair.
Renair, like,
They're surrounded.
Jesus,
Just-
he is.
like just scurries this way and stays down. Doesn't do anything. Just backs up and just.
Disengage.
Oh, he does. He bonus action disengages. But he still stays on the ground. But that is what he will do.
Okay.
Hey, remember when we thought Harold was the one gonna die?
Too late for
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
This way. Wait.
No, over there.
Over here.
No, over there.
No. It's in the case, isn't it?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it is. I think we pulled it out. That is very upsetting.
It's very upsetting. I forgot all about it.
They have a thing that they don't have.
Are you sure it's not over? It's at the house, isn't it?
It's at the house.
It's alright, it's alright.
Okay, what are we gonna use? What are we gonna use?
We're gonna switch out. We're gonna switch out this many with this.
Okay. All right. Is there not another one of that many?
No, that's that one. No, there's not.
Okay.
There's not. Oh, there is, but it's fine. I know what that one is.
All right.
Or
do you?
Yeah,
Oh
it's the
my
best.
goodness, I just saw the jester on the ship, and that is creepy as all get out.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
Yeah, that jester dude. I've been looking at him. He reminds me of the Hunchback dude.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Which that
Here,
guy
I'll
also
say-
freaked me out as
That's
a
one
kid.
of the
Yeah.
cards.
Well, the good news is that
Here.
he just got roasted.
I'll make this
He tastes a
one
little
just
funny,
because it's
but-
different. Okay. All right. I'm so sad I don't have the
This,
mini.
this is very upsetting.
Very, very sad.
Aw.
But
Because-
bear with us.
The
Bear
reason
with
why
us.
it's so upsetting.
Coming around the corner of this side, you hear.
It's time to be an adventurer.
Yes! Salazar, the truest member of the
Actually,
team!
no, he's gonna come from here.
We're all lower level than him!
No! No! Sweet baby, no!
He's gonna be an adventurer.
As he comes down, he looks up at the thing.
Okay. Yep. And then you see him pull some black powder from a small unlit sparkler firework hanging around and mix it into a tallow of fat out of one of the grease buckets for the deep fryer. And he mixes it all together and tightens it up into a ball and then throws it towards the thing as
Yes. Get it, Sally?
Yes.
we're all the spells.
Fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
Do they have one?
There isn't one.
Help me.
In the small soft gray,
Those are
Ross,
spells.
they're spells.
Clapping notes.
as he pulls it out and it begins spinning violently, and with that it ignites into a ball of fire.
A ball of fire?
Wait,
Like
what ignites into a ball
a nice
of fire?
sphere.
Would
of
you-
Not a fireball.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Okay,
Is this
yeah,
a
that
mechanical fireball?
It's
was
like
a
a
little
flaming
A flaming sphere, you could say.
Yeah.
There isn't one, so this is gonna be it. There's no flaming sphere here.
Yeah, no.
So this is a flaming sphere.
It's really, really hot, so it's blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we picked. That's what we're going with.
Make a save. That fails. Roll damage.
I
on
wish that was an
That's-
actual thing that was right there so we could just push.
Just push.
Just go through that.
Through a portal.
Yeah.
You need to get a portal spell.
Uh-huh.
We need to get Cindy.
Okay, it is Gariel's turn, and she will say, "Why is everybody in
Do not
such?"
turn around.
Turn around.
There's something behind you that if you look at it, it will do bad things. I know.
All right. Well, I'd rather not the dock ward get destroyed by something. So, what are we going to do?
We are retreating to formulate a plan.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
We are not big enough. We are not big enough for this ride right now.
Well, I like the ride I was on.
Being unconscious?
Can you grab Rainier?
I guess.
Thank you.
Boss.
Put her down now that I know that she can move.
Ah, she was not.
I didn't realize it was a wall.
Yeah, it's my bad.
That's all right. I move 60 feet through the kiosks.
You come out on the other side, right next to Salazar.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I come up to him. I say, "Hey, we need to go now."
I mean, I'm trying to be. We're adventurers.
Yep. And
But sounds like a good idea. Like he's like, I'm trying. Okay.
Salazar.
and
One of the mouths was like, Salazar. Yeah, okay, let's go.
and I point towards the nearest exit that we can, getting everybody looking at
What the hell are you doing?
looking at V.
Yep.
Probably seeing she's not any better. I stay where I am, and so it's move bonus. Yeah, I'm gonna hide, just in case. The last part of it, stealth of 21.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
Ooh,
it.
yes.
Yep, duck behind that.
Yeah, duck
V,
behind
your
that. That'll
turn.
be my turn. That's my turn.
Oh god, oh god. I'm just paranoid. I don't know what to do. I see Saesha come towards me. Is anyone approaching me right now?
I actually cast a spell on you,
Yeah,
but you didn't see it
but I
because you were
didn't
turned
see
the
it,
other way.
so
Yeah, that's right.
and it didn't have an effect.
No,
Sage's
it
next.
did.
What was it?
You don't know.
You don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Are you? I mean, you're surrounded. Are you gonna turn and run?
Yeah, I'm just gonna like back off and like
You provoke
V,
attack
hold
opportunity.
my hands out and be like,
V. I know. We need to leave.
no,
so-
are you a shot that killed the sheriff?
No.
Saesha?
So as you're arguing, she backs up.
Yes.
The cleric casts a spell as an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Hits with a 24. Casts lesser restoration on you. You are no longer insane.
Oh my god.
We need to run now.
Okay.
Yep. So what do? You run? Start running?
Start running.
Okay. Guards are guarding.
All right. So
They're
no,
doing that.
she has one more and sees one more person
Wait, where's
being
Rainier?
weird. Uses her last spell slot.
We're getting him.
Should I get him?
Hits
Gariel's got
Rainier.
him.
And you watch as
She picked him up.
Okay.
like Gariel did not pick him up.
Oh, I thought I
She
asked
moved
her
to pick him up.
Oh.
He did not let her. You watch as the
Okay.
cleric moves over to him,
Okay.
reaches down, and casts lesser restoration on Rainier.
Heck
Rainier's mind clears.
Awesome.
And she goes, "That's all I've got.
You're amazing.
It's the least I can do to bring some joy in a time like this."
Oh, lots of joy here.
Okay. That's another one.
And then she'll say, "Get to safety. We've got this."
Understood.
That's what she would say.
I know.
The guards are trying to
It's
say
fine
these
what
things.
she
Yeah,
says.
Yep.
Visually, you may feel different.
Yep.
One of the guards slashes at one of the tendrils as it reels back, and another one gets swept up, and 3 of them are now being whacked about, and it's
He's off the board.
slimy, black, purplish, thousand-mouthed and eyes body.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Helpful visual aid.
All right, Saesha, it's your turn.
Oh, this is probably a terrible idea, but I do terrible things. I am going to invoke my channel divinity. Knowledge is power.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt
The fuck is
to
that?
get some answers on that thing.
Okay, what are
She's
you
doing
wondering
it.
about?
I want to know creature type.
Okay, aberration.
All right.
Stunning.
Damage vulnerabilities.
No vulnerabilities.
Damage immunities.
Poison and acid.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Okay, got it.
And at that point, I'm going to grab Gariel's hand and run.
Okay.
Did Gariel get Renair?
Renair's
Renair is
cleared.
He's clear.
So she'll move with you on her turn.
Yeah.
Unless you want to drag her, but you're going to be moving at half speed.
No, I'll.
Yeah. You go to reach, and she gives you the. She looks up and just goes, "That's," and then turns and goes, "Doesn't seem to affect her."
You know that you're right.
Like she is a little weird. Like she's freaked out by it.
Yeah, but she didn't get driven.
But she did
crazy.
not get driven crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
She-
Yeah.
who
No, it's
could-
fair. It's fair. I
It's
wasn't making
her.
she lasted
She's
that
gonna-
long.
Yeah. That's gone.
And you said it was poison and
Acid.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Renair gets up. 5, 10, 15. Bonus action. 5, 10, 15. 25, 30.
Off he goes.
He's
Okay.
gone off the board. Renair doesn't quite catch up, but you see Renair coming after you. And seems a little sober. A lot more sober now.
Okay. Salazar looks at you and goes, "Where are we going?"
Back to the hideout. You remember where it is, right? The base? The bar.
Yes.
Okay.
The base, the bar.
The drink place.
Yep. And he'll start running.
Sweet.
All right. That's him. He takes off running. Goes off the board. That brings us to Vaas. You're up.
Did you go, Finley?
I haven't.
Oh,
Oh,
Finley.
yes,
Sorry. Totally skipped you. A whole bunch. Finley, it's your turn.
Wow.
I'm going to run straight through. Yeah. 30.
Double move.
No.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use another magic missile
At
at
it?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And am I 5, 10.
Okay. Got it.
You see more as it crashes into it.
Now Vaas.
I move near the edge, hold action until our party members are off the board. I'm not leaving.
Got it. Hiding. Where are you?
We'll say,
Put you right there.
yeah. So I'm just gonna wait until
Okay.
everybody's
Got it.
gone.
V, you're gone.
All right.
You are safe.
They
They're
can
still going, doing their thing. It continues to attack them. This guy has moved up.
Do I see the
you
watch?
watch
Is she back by me now,
who?
Gariel? I don't know when she goes.
Yes,
so-
she is.
okay.
She is. She's over by you.
Okay.
And you watch as the two guards in the tentacles and the one on the end glow in a protective aura. Bless.
Nice.
Okay. We're back to Saesha.
Okay. I am going to move to right here
Okay.
and yell for Venli and basically cover her as she goes past so that if the thing tries to attack her, I'm going to intercept.
Okay.
I shout nonsense in response and point the opposite direction.
Okay.
Everyone's going this way.
Right.
We're leaving. Okay. Oh, I could have reached her. Oh, well.
Henley, it's your turn.
I'm going to run 30 feet
Which way?
towards Vaas.
And it goes right past you, the direction you're pointing.
Good deal.
And then, knowing I'm about to run out of view and they're doing all that, I'm going to unload the rest of my charges.
Okay,
into
go ahead
it.
and roll damage.
So we got
It hits. Renair is gone. Salazar is.
Runs up to you and pulls the flowers off your neck. And then has a honey-based drink. And he pulls off one of the carts nearby, crushes the flowers in his hand, pours it in, and then pours it down your mouth.
Lesser restoration, you can speak.
Yo!
Wow.
hold on.
I love this pet.
Yeah, that's what he is. As if he isn't the leader.
No, he's just the best of us.
25
Salazar
points
will
of
lead us
force
out.
damage.
Got it, 25.
This
Nice.
has always been his.
Fuck
Okay. Mm-hmm.
that.
doesn't
Agreed.
matter.
Let's
Magic missile.
go.
All right. All
How
right.
bad did that look like it hurt it?
It lit it up.
Yeah, it is like there's now wounds that are seeping like this gross, like
Black viscous.
yeah, and oozing out of it. But it seems like where those wounds are, like another mouth grows. But it is definitely
And
falling
the
apart.
the guards continue to work on it as the rest of you flee off the board. Everybody goes, making your way up as you continue to move
Before
up the
I
dock
go,
board.
Before I go as well.
I'm taking one look at the ship that bird went to,
Okay.
just to see what the state is of it. Is it lit up?
Okay, that's what you're doing. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm casting another magic missile now that I can speak.
Okay.
And
Are
this
you-
one's at 3rd level.
Okay. Go ahead and cast that.
And then do you run?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
I have one more thing I want to do.
Okay.
I want to pick up that dagger since I'm near it now.
Okay.
Cast magic weapon on it as my bonus action and throw it at the thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Nope. I rolled a 2.
15 points of force
15 points of
damage.
damage. All right. Again, as the watch keep cutting into it, you run out, and as everybody is running out, you staying a second behind, you see the shimmer wash over you, and you look, and it's back to the regular fair, but there seems to be like a quarantine section off, but there is no abomination. There's no the ship isn't on fire, anything
Nothing.
like that.
As you
It
all
appears to
look
be
back,
Yep.
you see nothing. And
As you look towards the ship,
Vaas, as you look towards the ship,
you don't see anything beyond the explosions and the floats until
as the entire ship detonates and goes up in a massive explosion. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
No!
Called it.
No, we're going to keep going.
Oh my god, called it.
I will
The boat
chain you to
explodes.
the table.
And we will find out
Wait,
next
which
week.
boat? Which boat explodes?
the
eye catcher.
The eye catcher.
The island?
The eye catcher.
Yep.
The Billie Eilish?
And they're gonna call it the Eyelid Catcher now.
Yep. We're going to stop there, but we are going to give away some dice.
Yeah!
You gotta feel good a little bit after that episode.
Yep.
I did until that last second.
Who's gonna win some dice?
Oh my god.
We don't know yet.
I love these bone dice. They're so
There might be a reason why we asked him to roll 3 secret rolls.
I'm not gonna tell y'all shit, but okay.
I mean, there's nothing I can
Don't
do
tell
about
us.
it.
We have
I
to
won't. I will
see.
not tell you shit.
Nothing I can do.
All right, last chance to enter. Go ahead and enter hashtag giveaway if you have not entered already. We have 1 minute before we will be doing the drawing.
Oh my god.
We know we went a little over. Thank you so much for everyone who stayed with us tonight.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed our kickoff 2021 year anniversary episode in the new studio.
And thanks to all the new viewers.
Thank
We
you
had
to all the
several
new
folks
viewers. We
tonight.
had tons of new viewers. Thank you all. Welcome to the BFGs. You are now a BFF.
Love you guys.
Or a D4er.
Or a D4er.
Across
A D4.
I love that one.
I like that actually. I like that better.
I like BFFs.
D4.
You
No,
don't like
I don't
it
like that
because
one.
it's
That was a divorce
close to
term.
BFG.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why I don't like it. Very
So how's
astute.
everybody?
Fornicator.
How's everybody feeling?
I am so on edge right now. I'm not going to sleep tonight, even if I take an Ambien.
My stress levels are
All
suppressed.
right, we are doing the giveaway. It's happening right now.
All right.
Yes, in a glass case of emotion.
And the giveaway, once again, is a set of Level Up Amethyst
And
dice.
they are amazing in person, guys.
The winner is Nightcrawler.
Oh, shit, I know that person.
Awesome. Nightcrawler, you have won the dice. We will reach out to you to get your contact information. Yeah, we'll get those sent out as soon as possible.
To a year of double crits. Be excellent to each other.
And may you always roll with advantage.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.